Hey, Mr. Color, how are you today? I'm feeling good, got some good energy. Yay! Glad to hear it. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I'm like doing a little bit right now. I apologize. Sorry. Uh, ooh, yay. New puppy. That's cool. What kind of puppy? Oh shit, I forgot to. There we go. Sorry, one second. I'm like doing a little bit of stuff. I apologize. Okay, quick. Someone say something. So husky and his name is Milo. That is very much a very husky name. That's very cute. That is adorable. Sorry, I'm like a little extra distracted. I apologize. I... What? It's Uncle. Excuse me. By the way. Alright, alright. Oh, I said that's a very husky name. Nothing really crazy with that. Oh, got it. That's... Wow. Hmm. Good to know. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, hold on. Ah, shit, damn it. Hold on. Sorry. Like doing a lot right now. Ah, that's very funny. Ooh, excuse me. Potatoes. I love potatoes. I mean, no shit. Who doesn't love potatoes? Sorry, I'm like, I'm very much extra distracted. I apologize. So the what? The talking with me because it's a shortcut on my keyboard. Ah, got it. That's very funny. Got it. Sorry, one sec. I'm like very distracted. Fair enough. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Sorry, I don't have my... One sec. There we go. Got it. Sorry, I didn't have my thing up. How you doing, Slippery Boy? Welcome back, welcome back. What? Sorry, I'm like doing all that stuff. Sorry, I'm like doing a lot. Give me a moment. I once sorry, I'm not gonna be talking a whole lot till the stream actually starts. I apologize. Hey, how you doing, Cloth Boy? I'm not gonna be talking for a bit until the stream actually starts. Hello, hello, how you doing, Absolute Hatred? How you doing? I'm not gonna be talking very much until the stream starts, so just give me a little bit. Y'all can't get me, like, immediately when I'm focusing on something else. Also, I'm gonna up that, because... Because y'all are getting worse at using that. I need to get y'all to be a lot more sparing with it, because y'all are... Y'all are just using it. Y'all are just using it in the not right way. You guys are very bad with it. You guys have gotten worse with it. It didn't? Oh, it played on my end. Oh, it played on my end. Custom starting screen. Oh yeah, I've always had it. I just haven't used it in a while. Also, hi Ryan. Welcome. It's been a long time. Hope everything's going well with you. Let's see. Yeah, don't worry. I hear the sound effect. Um, it's it's gonna up it a little bit because y'all aren't very glad you're quiet because my dad hates it when I stay up. He gets it. What? Well, I mean, like if you're supposed to snooze, you should probably snooze. Also, I don't think I mean, I'm blasting or how loud I talk. I usually talk very normal most of the time. Except when I'm angry. When I'm really mad, what do I call it? Then I'll scream. Kind of. It's like a whisper yell, you know. When I get angry, my tone and voice just changes rather than my anger, or rather than my like volume. So, it's just how it goes. Hmm. That was an interesting emote. Honestly, I wanted to start early today, but I never did. Except when I'm mad. What do you mean? It's always when I am mad, it's like my volume doesn't go up. It's just more my tone changes. I get like closer to the mic and I just get real annoyed. What'd you just redeem? I don't even know what you redeemed. Doesn't matter. Okay. No, that's not the one I wanted to go to. Hold on. This is who we're looking at today. But one sec. There. Smash. Oh. See, okay, the Markiplier Smash isn't working, so I'm going to, yeah, I saw this, as a request, this was from Jazzle's Discord, but I decided to check it out. I'm gonna check it out anyway today. Um, I don't know how this bullshit is gonna go. I it's all criticism on the like keep in mind, I don't think considering this is it's a content what do you call it? It is definitely a content farm. I mean, you look at like the thumbnails, it's like overly saturated, like usual. Um like I mean, like look at these fucking stupid ass thumbnail. Oh my god. Am I allowed to show that? Okay. Yeah. Um so there's a thumbnail on here I'm not allowed to show. Dude, whoa. How did they get away with this thumbnail? I can't show it because then I'll get in trouble. What? How are they able to get away with this thumbnail? I can't even necessarily show it. It's like, okay, it's like a dude that has like his hand like cut into pieces. Like there's pieces of his hand that's like gone, and then there's like fleshy parts. I mean, there's no blood or anything, but what? Bro. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I don't think I can show this. Dude, that's insane. I don't think I'm allowed to show that thumbnail. I was gonna show the thumbnails, but some of them are like, some of them I don't think I can show. Dude, I can't show that one either. No, I'm not gonna show it because I can't. Not on YouTube. Dude, I can't show that one either. What the hell are these thumbnails? Okay, I can show that one. Show that one. Yeah, I can definitely show that one. Jeez Louise, okay, wow. Dude, I can't show that one either. Yeah. I don't think YouTube will do anything about them because they're like a kids channel. They don't do anything about children's channels. That's insane. Hold on, can I like... I don't know if I can report the thumbnail though. Let me see, hold on. Let me see if I can report a thumbnail. One sec. Shut up. Hold on, sorry. See if I can I report a thumbnail? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Report a thumbnail? That's wild. I wonder why that is. I don't know. That's really insane. Huh. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see. Have they improved since... have they improved at all? Or are they just, like, the usual type of, creators? I don't know. To be honest, a lot of these channels that people recommend, like, someone gets to them before me, and I think a lot of... Hmm. Yeah, I know. I know it's not real, but if I did a thumbnail like that, YouTube would just immediately take down the video. So I know, like, they would not allow that, but they only allow it for children's creators because they allow shocking imagery. It's so fucking wild. I know it's makeup, but that's the thing is, like, even if it's a thumbnail, they don't care. So, yep, that's how YouTube's unfair. All right. All right. Time to see how this brain rot goes. What's up? I don't know, dude. I don't know what YouTube's excuse is anymore. They make like a million excuses. They go after channels like me because of the simple fact of the matter that, like, they go after channels like me because, like, they know that I don't do stuff for, like, children, or I'm not, like, somebody that, like, rakes in, like, hundreds of thousands of views for having children watch ads, because obviously children don't know how to have ad blocker. Um, but, like, it's also the simple fact of, like, you know, yeah, don't get me wrong. There are certain people that, like, what annoying ass kid, what Discord? Oh, block them. Block them. Simple as that. All right. Just waiting on the ad, I guess. All right. Ugh. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, picture in picture. There we go. Perfect. All right. That's a lot bigger than it should be. Hold on. Break that down. I guess it is the right size. I wonder, would they be better here, probably? Probably, right? Probably be better down here than up there. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's because of, like, I think it's because I haven't streamed in a while, so a lot of people, so I have to, like, stream consistently again to get everybody back again. So, sadly, just how it goes. Alright. not wait for the day I do not have to go back to work and I can just work on streaming every day. God. Ooh, sounds fun. Hope that happens for you. All right. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it would even mean. I'm thinking about getting a track jacket because I like the line on the sleeves. What is a track jacket again? Like hold on. I have no idea what a track jacket is. I forgot what a track jacket is. I think I know what it is, but I'm not too entirely sure. Let me check. Why would she not approve of a track jacket? Why would she even care? It doesn't even look it looks fine. What's wrong with the track jacket? I don't see the issue. Yeah, my mother used to talk about hating yoga pants. That's fair. My mother always used to like talk about hating yoga pants all the time. You know, by this point, like, who the fuck cares when anybody thinks about what you wear? You know? Anyway. Okay, one sec. Let me figure out where I'm at here. That's fair. I just don't think I don't think they'll really care that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I don't think they would care all that much. I mean, they would probably criticize you, but other than that, you know, it is what it is. As long as you don't let it bother you, you're good. I don't think she's gonna tell you to not wear a a track jacket and, you know, track jacket around the house. I just don't think she'll care enough. If she does, that would be weird and stupid, but, you know, I could be wrong, but then again, I mean, you know, I don't know, I feel like that would just not be as big of a deal. Then again, there's a lot of things I don't think is a big deal, but apparently, like, there's a lot of people that people are just, like, find a lot of things big deals. That really shouldn't, you know. I don't know. Apparently, my mere existence is a big deal for people. So, you know. Apparently, like, in, like, a bad way, I mean. So, I don't know why, you know, but it is what it is, I guess. It's just stupid as fuck, like usual. Okay, this is gonna destroy me. Alright. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna lower the volume because I'm assuming they're gonna scream. Just gonna lower it just a little bit. Ay. Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't even have you guys listening to yourselves. Whoops, my bad. I didn't realize you guys didn't, like, have the text-to-speech going off on your thing. Alright. Alright. Here we go.
Are those paint drops?
Oh.
It's water mixed with paint.
Wait, why is that so nice?
It really is. I hope
Good lord. Okay. Alright. Off to a great over switching the camera every 2 seconds style. Yeah, that's fun. Rather than having 2 people, it's just...
I need to explode my brain now.
Yeah.
Jesus. We best not be watching this. Fucking hell.
God. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, they were right. This is just terrible children's content. Fucking content farms, man. I don't understand why. I will say, so far, like 14 seconds in, seems like the editor's doing a good job, I guess. I don't
They
know.
get every single one of those
Jeez
water
Louise.
droplets colored in.
Without making them touch, so that it makes a perfect little swirl.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna say anything other than what the actual, like, what's actually going on in the screen? You gonna give any actual commentary? I don't know, maybe like, hey, you know, actually, how do you give commentary on these types of videos? These ones are just really fucking hard, man. It's like, they're just stimulation videos that typically are trying to, like, get children to, like, look at them, I guess, and that's it. I guess that's the entire thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I like the Mamma Mia I'm Italian ass background music.
The Mamma Mia. Oh, is it Italian music? Hold on.
Yes, that swirls. Oh,
That is so satisfying.
it really is.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeesh. Alright. That fucking face. Oh my god. Good god. It's so cartoonish. Oh my god, dude. Dude, like, okay. Am I wrong, or does he look like a default, like, white guy? Like, he looks like the default, like, Christian dude that claims to be Christian, but, like, is never actually at the churches. Like, he looks like he's about to, like, tell me, like, a Bible study. Sorry, I should stop making fun of his looks, but, like, you know, just saying, you know. It is insane. Alright, yeah. Leave I don't know why the...
He looks like the guy in Wolfenstein but less muscular.
Yeah, who's the guy in Wolfenstein? Hold on, let me see. Second, hold on. This guy in Wolfenstein, let me see. Wolfenstein. Oh, I've seen this before. Oh my god, you're right. Holy crap. Okay, wow. Yeah, wow, you're right on that. Right on the money there. Damn. That's crazy. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Wow. That's yeah, he looks like less Chad-like, I guess. Sorry, let me take Henry Stickmin and put him over here for a sec.
Boss music.
Yeah. He looks like the Christian version of it, I guess. I don't know. Like the one that like tells you what are those guys called? The door-to-door people? Hi, how you doing, Sticky Fluff? Welcome back. It was like one of those like door-to-door like people like that you know, tell you about your how you say it,
Ukraine has arrived gay ears. Mormons.
Mormons? No. The people that, like, there's like a specific word for them. Your bane has arrived. Sure. I don't see how...
Jehovah Witness.
Jehovah Witness, thank you. Yeah, that, he looks like a Jehovah Witness. There, Jehovah's Witness. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Took me a while to figure that out. Alright. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Alright, let's continue.
Speaking of colored water, someone's about to get a steak.
It's only the first one.
She's been.
A steak? Wait, what?
One time I was at work and some guy stopped in and asked if I wanted to talk about God. Like, no, I want to do my job.
Yeah. Dude, I have so many people
When is
that...
your lore gonna arrive?
Lore? What lore? What lore? What are you talking about, lore? For what? Like, on my... On what? I'm very confused. On the character I have, or...
Goodbye, gayers. I must wreak havoc elsewhere.
Okay. You don't want to stay? Alright.
You have to hop on one foot from here to there.
Watch me not even get.
What the fuck? Okay. What? Wait, why are we here? What happened? Wait, what? Okay. What? Alright, whatever. Dude, okay. Jesus Christ, alright.
One stain.
At least they're doing something.
Oh my god, you have to go faster than that. There's literally no way. Oh my god, this is the. Oh!
Oh my god, tiny little.
Content farms. Ay, ay, ay.
I wish I was a lonely alcoholic housewife, then I could drink from a glass like that. The
Right?
vibes would go crazy.
Dude, honestly, like, do kids find this entertaining?
I feel like I'm having an aneurysm watching this.
Dude, honestly, I'm just very confused what's going on. I'm like, I mean, they reacted to something, and then I guess because she said the word satisfying, they had to do this?
I'm not young enough to know.
I don't know, me neither. I mean, I was here way before children's content on YouTube, so, yeah, I don't know. I mean...
I just scroll TikTok all day. Way better.
Oof.
Trust.
TikTok. Yeah, no. That is even worse than this garbage, I'm sorry. I'd be careful when you scroll TikTok, man. I would love to see what some of y'all get on your For You page, because, man, dude, I probably, you know, I'd love to see what you guys do for quality control. Because apparently my For You page is very different, or was very different from a lot of other people, because I always used to get really funny stuff. Like,
I mean, I've been there during
the
the Elsagate era when I was 11 and I never found it exciting or captivating, just awful.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to know. It's really bad.
Yeah, here's the thing is, hey,
love me BH, I'm back after WA5 Ching Moist Critical out of boredom.
The area that, the era I was in was when YouTube first existed, like the skit era, like the best era.
And like fake blue-collar people.
Like fake blue-collar people? That's fair. It is what it is. What was I saying? I mean, I was in the era of YouTube where it was like,
It didn't send the first one.
Oh.
Since bad.
What was I gonna say? Fuck, see, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was in the era of, like, where people used to put, like, boobs in thumbnails. That was, like, a very common thing.
Phone's my practicing my quadro bikes.
I remember the era where it was, like, people would just, like, they would just straight up show, like, you know.
I remember that.
Yeah, there was a time when, how do I say it?
When I was really young.
So here's the thing is, there was a time on YouTube where you could literally show pretty much anything. YouTube literally, I remember people would play like the most 18 plus games, like those anime games where it would be, or like anime games or games where there's just like nude characters straight up with like either their penises out or like you know, nipples showing, and like gosh, I mean, there was a lot of like lewd shit on YouTube at the time. Like nothing crazy lewd, but yes, there was a lot of, like, if somebody was like a gamer, oh yeah, bro, there would be like uncensored everything. Like uncensored titties, uncensored dicks, uncensored just gross out things pretty much. Like uncensored cum, uncensored words, uncensored blood, like uncensored violence, everything, bro. God, it was great. It would have been great to kind of experience that as an adult, but
Vomit makes me really uncomfortable.
oh yeah, there's also a lot of vomit
There
too.
is still uncensored blood.
Is there? Sometimes, I guess, depends.
MILBK.
Yeah. I guess there is sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Just uncensored everything. It was great.
Phones, are you on drugs?
You know.
I saw a guy like cutting himself to prove pain tolerance.
Yikes. Ouch. Okay, well, I guess it is
Milk
a
cake.
lot. That might have just been somebody that got through, like, the censors then. Because, yeah, they don't usually allow something like that.
As I the only one who watched that one video where Mario got super drunk and R-worded his brother Luigi, who then takes his revenge by killing Mario later.
Let's see. Probably.
I was 7 to 8 when I watched this BTW.
Yeah. I know, you think so here's the thing is, I was still young when YouTube first became a thing. So it's like, I was still young enough. So it's just like, the issue is, a lot of the things that happened was like, what do you call it? The things that happened was just wild. I actually wonder, hold on, I wonder if the videos still exist. Hold on. Let me see.
I am on drugs/J now actually though I'm just really tired to the point of saying random shit BC you have zero clue what's going on.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really paying attention much to it. Aha! Here it is, how to spot a pothead. I remember this. Wait, was this really only that old? Hold on, wait.
Warning, no drugs for you.
Here we go. This isn't
Womp womp.
This is an extremely classic YouTube. It's kind of a little later, but still pretty good. So what'd you womp me
I know
for?
how you can spot one.
Gee, I wonder.
They will tell you weed is good for you.
I mean, some do, some don't. I usually don't.
I've come from the planet Zoran just
Hi,
to
Zoran.
tell you, you are a fucking dumbass.
Cool. Thanks for that. Bye.
I don't really understand why that is. Like,
It's because they want to have a reason to give an excuse for smoking weed even though they don't need to. Like, you know, being a
tobacco smokers and alcoholics won't do that. Screams. No, they spelled the like how I do tay. Weed
Yeah.
is not for everyone, coming from a pothead.
Yeah, exactly what I said. I know. So what I'm saying, it's not literally, you know, coming from a stoner themselves. I 100% like what do I call it? Coming from a stoner themselves, yeah, I you know, it's not for everybody. Really just depends on how your body works, you know. I do not like force anybody to do weed. It would be, like I said, I mean, I can recommend it, but again, I don't want to, like, force anybody to do anything. If they're stressed as shit, I'm just like, hey, you know, give weed a shot, but again, you know, it's not for everybody, you know. I sadly am one of those people sometimes that's like, hey, just, like, you know, give weed a shot if, you know, if you want to, but a lot of people, you know, they hear horror stories and they don't want to. So, yeah.
Cheese.
Jesus Christ, that actually scared the shit out of me. Scared
Doesn't
the...
it cause brain damage to primates?
I don't think so. I mean, whether it does or doesn't matter. All drugs are bad for you, you know.
I'm big.
I mean, so is mushrooms and like alcohol and
That is a wild ass story I've heard.
I don't know. I mean, so does, you know,
PPPOO goop tube.
I mean, so does mushrooms, so does like what do you call it? Like any psychedelic.
That sounds like something that the Link programs would say.
Yeah. I don't think it does. I mean, if it does, who cares? drugs are drugs. Like, you should,
Whiteboards.
you know, drugs are drugs. You should always like, take drugs with, like, you know, you should always always take drugs, yeah. No, always take drugs, kids. No,
White Bay Ordha.
I'm kidding. You should always, take drugs with caution, you know? No matter what drug it is, you know, it's just how it goes. Should
NIH says it does.
always do.
I was right.
Let's see, hold on. Let me see. Does weed do brain damage? Let's find out. Does weed cause brain damage? Research has not conclusively determined whether smoking weed kills brain cells, but it does suggest that marijuana can cause damage to brain cells and result in various symptoms throughout the body. Some effects of heavy marijuana use on the brain may not be reversible. For instance, a study from Johns Hopkins Medicine found that high levels of THC in
Fox
adolescent
Calgalt, you're starting to bug me. Stop posting links, warning.
adolescent mice cause changes to brain immune cells,
We have come for your whiteboard. Get the fuck out of my chat.
which are vital to adolescent development, potentially increasing the risk of psychiatric disorders and learning problems. Ah. Huh. Well, there you go. Fair enough. Learning. What's that? No, I'm kidding. Well, there you go. Oh well. Who cares? I'm sorry, but like by this point, like
Go on. Post me whiteboard, Mr. Krabs voice. I mean, alcohol kills brain cells as well.
yeah,
Live life while you can.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like whether you smoke cigs, smoke like, you know, smoke weed, do alcohol.
I mean, everything is bad for you.
I still think vapes are pussy sticks, but you know, that's just me. But you know, whether you do any of those, who the fuck cares?
Honestly.
I don't know. I still call vapes pussy sticks because like it doesn't even, I don't know, with people that talk about like vapes.
As said, live life while you can. Everything can kill you.
Yeah.
Like water.
The thing is, like, the reason why I don't like
Half the fun of smoking is lighting stuff afire.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing is, the reason why I don't like vapes so much is because of, like, or why people, like, talk about vapes so much or use vapes so much is because apparently it doesn't even give the same effect smoking does. So it's like, what's the point of it? It's like, you have to hit it more frequently. You have to, like, it makes you more stressed out, like, if you don't do it as immediate as possible. And it makes you extremely anxious. Like, at the very least, if somebody goes and is just like, oh, I gotta do a quick smoke break, at the very fucking least, they're fine afterwards, right? They're
Post whiteboard
fine.
now. Screams in regretful impatientness. I tried hitting a vape once.
Yeah, they're fine for doing, like, you know, like...
Link. I couldn't keep the smoke down.
Yeah, dude, like... the
Vaping is filled
issue...
with addictive chemicals and it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, everything's filled with nicotine.
Coming from an ex-vapor.
It's filled with, like, nicotine, right? But it's just, like, how does, like, I just, what's the positive with it? That's what I'm wondering. Like, there's no fucking positive with it. It's like, at the very least with drugs, yes, you're fucking up your brain, right? Everything fucks you up, right? Like, every drug, every alcohol, every bit of, like, every single thing.
You can smoke inside.
Everything that's bad for you, like, messes you up, right? But, like, vaping doesn't even satisfy you. So what's the fucking point? Not even satisfying you. It doesn't even, like...
Plus, vaping for me could nearly kill me because I would take one massive hit and cannot breathe for about 5 minutes.
Yikes.
It's horrible.
Dude, honestly. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Quelf. You're saying the positive is smoking inside. But here's the problem. If you vape, or you can vape inside, right? But here's the thing, though. It's like, what effect do you get if the effect only lasts a couple minutes? That's the problem. Apparently, like, every single person that I have known that vapes, that have vaped at least a few times. I don't make friends with vapors. I don't make friends with anybody that does vapes, specifically because of the fact that they have no, like, they don't have any form of stability at all. That's coming from a dude with ADHD, right? That's coming from an ADHD man. They are not good people to be around, and they are terrible. They have the worst kind of patience.
It doesn't have the same burn as cigarettes or blunts do. It doesn't have the genuine feeling of the smoke coming in. The smokes in vapes is nothing but chemicals, and it's too smooth to damage me.
I mean, here's the thing.
This is why I'm on a diet of Camel Blues.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, that's the irony.
These
Like,
nuts.
call me an old man, but like the whole point of taking anything that's bad for you is for the sake of at least enjoying it, right? Like, that's the thing is I can at least clarify weed, right? Like,
Hi, people.
hi, how you doing, Brian? Welcome back. At least with weed, I can at least be a person that's like, hey, you know, I'm like, it's like, yeah, I get fucking stoned as shit. I usually try to get indica, and then I'm like, I relax for a long fucking time, right? Like, it relieves stress.
I hear vapes are out anyway.
It relieved.
CYNS are in.
It relieved, like, stress. Like, it relieved my stress, right? Like, it makes me not think about my day and just relax for 2 seconds, which is important for somebody with ADHD. Like, again, I'm not, like, you know, I'm not fucking clarifying it. I just use it for that sake. And it's fine because it works for me, right? Like, it's just like, again, with fucking cigarettes, it's the same shit. It's like, yeah, sure, it's temporary, but the irony about it is, like, at the very least, you relax for a bit. Or some people use it for losing weight. like a lot of people are overweight will use it to lose weight, and you know, it keeps the weight off, and that's fair. I mean, yeah, it'll kill you a lot more later, but again, that's fair because maybe you're somebody that, like, has that, you know, I don't know, is not very good at maintaining your weight. So it's like, fair enough, you know, it's like, it's got its benefits, right? Like, you have a reason to do it. Like, and then, you know, if it's like, and yeah, sure, you can get anxious. Like I said, it's
I only need to smoke one cig like every 2 weeks.
yeah, and then there's alcohol. You know, you get drunk with friends because you want to have fun. You know, it's like you get drunk because you just don't want to think about, like, you don't want to think about responsibilities for a moment, right? That's fine. Again, that makes sense. The positive is you're having fun with friends by getting fucked up. Like, it makes sense, right? It has its benefits. But for some odd fucking reason, like, vapes don't do any of those. Like, they don't do any of that. So why do it? That's the irony. Why do it if it has zero benefit? That's the worst part about it. Why do it if it has no benefit? It's like, is there, like, what do you get out of it? That's the issue that I'm trying to, like, solve here, right? Like, what do you get out of vaping if you don't even get, like, any positive
My sister said if
thing
someone
out
smoked
of it?
cigs around the vapors in her school, they would call them poor. Cigs cost way more TT.
Let's see. My sister said if someone smoked cigs around the vapors in her school, they would call her poor. Oh God, yeah. That's also another thing too, is poor shaming. Oh man, you don't have this thing that's, like, more expensive, and you actually have to live like a normal human being. Oh, poor. Oh God, why are you so poor? I'm like, why does money has status? I'm like, hey, you know who also has money? You know who isn't poor? Billionaires. And those fuckers are evil as shit. I'm like, you want to be the evil billionaires that, like, you want to be like a politician? I'm like, it's like, hey, you know who's rich? Politicians. Hey, you know who's rich? Billionaires. You want to be those guys? You want to be the guys that like?
My stomach's kinda hurting.
You want to
I'm good
be?
at not spending money.
You want to be the guy that's like evil as fuck, like
Saving for a car ATM.
like what do you call it? You want to be a guy that's like evil as fuck and like will destroy our planet and like doom all of humanity, and simply because of the fact that like because you can't seem to take a little tiny teeny tiny joke, like it's like you want to be those guys right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, cool. I know your intentions if you like shame people for being poor. Dude, a fucking TikTok dude did that to me where he's trying to like shame me for being poor. And I'm like, bitch, like what are you doing? I'm like, you know what, like like, and in order to show that shit, he like sped down a fucking road at like 100 miles an hour, like putting people's lives at risk. I'm like, what fucking dickbag are you? It's like, if I have to be like that, I don't want to. If I'm rich, if I would have to be that to be rich, I don't want to be rich. Like, fuck that shit, man. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have real friendships and real relationships and real like connections. It's like, I don't need money to do that. Sorry, but it's just true. Sorry.
Speeding is fun, but only when no one is around. These kinds of people who shame PPL for being poor is the same people who did not register how billionaires were the villains in their fave childhood shows and stories.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's the thing is, they're the people that like, they don't want to know, like, they teach their kids that, like, oh, billionaires aren't evil. Poor people just are aggressive all the time, even though they don't explain why poor people are aggressive. I wonder if it's the fact that we can't survive and eat. I wonder if it's the fact that we can't put food on the table because of billionaires. Weird. And it's like, I wonder if it's just the fact that, like, that, you know, they don't let us survive when that's all we want. You know, we just want to be able to live for a little bit. And like, you know, oh, but apparently we also have to have kids too, because apparently, you know, we can't have the money, but we have to somehow take care of children, even though we need the money to do that. It's just ironic, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, like, bro, like, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, here's the thing is, too, a lot of...
Holy shit, this guy need to fuck off.
Which guy? Block him, dude. Use that little block button on Discord, man. Block him. If they keep messaging you, block them.
The Telegram guy is now talking on his alt.
Okay, then block him on his alt. Don't even talk to him. Seriously, it's the only thing you can do. Alright, anyway, you guys want to see some old school, like, some nostalgia?
Used in the making of this video, except for crack, shrooms, heroin, PCP, snow, blow, angel dust, crystal methamphetamines, and not to mention, spell check. But seriously, no drugs were used. Beep, 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 beep. Moo. How to spot a pothead with your host? There's no host. You might think a pothead looks like this.
One person tried getting my Nana's Microsoft account. What happened after that is I confronted the hacker.
Very classic. What's up? One person tried my... I'm very sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate.
But the potheads we're talking about today look more like this. Meet Tommy. He's your typical pothead. Notice how his eyes are small, even for an Asian. A stupid, dumb guy look on his face.
Alright. Damn it. I'm trying to not laugh, because I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah. Pretty good. Sorry, anyway.
Clothes that look like they haven't been washed in years.
I just watched this yesterday.
Shut up, Tommy, you piece of shit.
The stereotypes go hard here.
You're
I need a
probably
piggy bank.
wondering what's so bad about a pothead. Everything. Potheads are dangerous to society. We clearly see here that this man is stoned and up to
All
no
my coins are in the
good.
ashtray of my old car.
I'm feeling it! Freaking fight me, bro!
Notice the messy hair and smiling illegally. Nobody wants to see a crime like this in their neighborhood. That's why we have our criminal justice system.
Ash.
Please, freeze!
Come with me. Walk downtown.
Get it?
Do anything. Yeah. Hippie.
No more crime in this town, buddy. See, potheads never win. That's where the acronym
Very, very classic. Very fucking classic. Classic YouTube.
comes from. People ought to think about how bad pot can be for you, especially at dinner tables.
Tommy, I told you, no smoking pot at the dinner table.
Come on, Pop, it's just weed. What could happen?
Should've listened to your mother, Tommy boy. Here's a few more ways to spot a pothead. If he listens to Bob Marley,
Sorry.
Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, or Taylor Swift, chances are...
Oof. Yeah, it's very much a dated reference, but yeah, it's kind of true at the time. Kind of. I think. The funniest thing is, I mean, that was supposed to be ironic back in the day, but I think that's a little bit more true now. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. Right here. Okay, sorry. It's right here. Sorry about that. Let's see. All right.
You got a pothead. And if you were born
Hey,
in
caller.
the 60s...
I hacked the hacker. You know the classic saying, scammer gets scammed, buddy.
Calm down,
I hacked the hacker. You know, classic saying, scammer gets scammed. I
was playing Dandy's World and I saw her live.
You better be careful when it comes to those guys, man. You never know what could happen. Could have been just a scammer rather than just a hacker. Also, how you doing, Dandy? Welcome back, welcome back. Have you been?
Parents, chances are you're a pothead. If he carries a lighter, pothead. If he carries eye drops, pothead. And if he carries a boombox, pothead. If he likes the color green,
Classic.
he's a pothead. If he wears the color green, he's a pothead. If he is
Classic.
green, he's recycle. And if he owns a plant, he's definitely a pothead. And those plants are most likely pothead. Speaking of potheads, let's check in with Tommy.
I don't smoke weed anymore. I'm clean now. I'm actually a gardener. So don't...
Why's the title Corny Daddy goes live? XD.
Wait, this doesn't count, right?
Pothead.
Wrong again, Tommy girl. Weed is weed, and if you have it, you will explode.
It was completely accidental, to be honest.
MB Wild.
I didn't realize the title was
It said
Corny
wild.
Daddy Goes Live.
A dead giveaway for a pothead is when an individual defends the use of pot.
Weed is
Oops.
not even bad for you.
Pot's good for you, bro.
Pot makes people happy. It's not bad.
It's from the ground, dude.
It's a plant that comes from the ground.
Everything from the ground is natural, dude.
And the irony is, like,
Ha 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 ha.
yeah, this is the irony of what, I don't know, he captured...
Same as Cobain.
He's always captured this shit, like, captured what, like, those anti-drug PSAs always did back then. It's very, very funny. I don't know.
BTW put the drug filter on.
Nah, it's alright.
When I smoke pot, I'm a happy.
It's too late.
Pot backwards is top. Unless you're a plant hater. And when you're on top, you're high. Like a vegetarian. And when you're high, you're on pot.
Remember, the disclaimer was before there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway.
And pot backwards is top. Yeah. Facts.
Hey, you stupid potheads, I got 2 words for you. Weed is illegal, so cut it out.
Well, not anymore where I live. Yeah. God, I hope they don't make it illegal again.
Out, right, Tommy?
I'm out. I've stopped smoking weed. I don't even pull weeds anymore. Anything to do with weed, I've stopped. So stop blowing me up. I'm done. I'm done. Not like this.
Taylor Swift.
Not like this.
It's great.
Different kind of weed, my guy.
Classic. Kind of weed. Yeah, definitely. Totally. Different kind of weed.
He said I even stopped pulling weeds.
Yeah, I know. I know, but at the beginning he was, or near one of the skits, he was pulling weeds. He was like, oh, I'm done with weed. And then he goes, and then, then he's like, I'm actually a gardener. And then he pulls weeds. And then he's like, wait, this doesn't count, right? And then he explodes.
Corny Daddy mention, you've piqued my interest.
Corny Daddy mentioned, hi, Floyd does a thing. Welcome back. How have you been? I accidentally made the title wrong, but, like, it's still involving the Corny Daddy video, but, I just accidentally did it incorrectly. I accidentally titled it incorrectly. How have you been, by the way? Hope everything's been going well. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I had something to say, but...
Tired, how about you?
Same, honestly. Honestly, I've been trying, but I'm definitely feeling a lot lately. Feeling certain ways a lot lately. Been interesting. I think I might have a porn addiction, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, there's also that.
You know why that is? Pothead. You. Bro is a gooner.
Nah. I just had a weird gooner. Gooners don't finish, do they? I at least finish every time. Because gooning is unhealthy for you.
I think they do.
Do they finish?
No gooners finish.
Oh, well. I don't goon.
Edgers don't.
Oh. The hell's gooning then? Hold on. I always forget what gooning is. Hold on.
You're thinking of edging.
I am thinking of edging, you're right. What is gooning? Gooning may be most simply defined as a state usually achieved after a prolonged edging session. Oh yeah, no, so I don't edge though. So I don't edge, so I'm not a gooner. It says achieved after a prolonged edging session, and I don't edge.
Oh, they do edge?
Yeah, it says they edge. So that's what Urban Dictionary says. It's a prolonged edging session when a man becomes completely hypnotized by the feeling of radiating his penis, since a gooning state can only be achieved after edging, the man's dick will become mightily aroused. Okay, got it. At this point, and every caress, the male genitals are subjective to will trigger potent elation. Ooh, sounds not fun. Why did people like these things? Sounds painful. Like, just masturbate like a normal person. I don't know. Sorry, me judging, I guess, but I don't know. I don't see how edging or gooning can be a thrill. Good lord. This was a definition in 2012? Oh my god. Jeez Louise. This existed since 2012. That's crazy. If I browse, if I take something with L.
Edging has been a term since 2012?
Apparently. Not edging, gooning. Gooning has been a term since 2012.
I don't goon, I don't edge, I masturbate, and if I don't love it, I don't finish.
I don't goon, I don't edge, I masturbate, and if I don't love it, I don't finish. Okay. You know what, let me just browse the Urban Dictionary and let me just like look up what's a good one. Let me see. I love how KK Slider is in the Urban Dictionary. KK Slider, out of all things, are in the Urban Dictionary. That's very funny. Hold on. You guys want to browse the Urban Dictionary with me?
Sure.
Let's see here. Let's browse. Let's see. Let's try K. Let's like scroll past all the ones with letters before them. Let's go like all the
Warning,
way.
don't go on the every word dash on stream. You will be banned.
Don't go on the every word dash on stream. Every word? What is every word?
Every word dash Twitter.
Really? Huh. I wonder. Kablaze? What the heck is Kablaze? I don't even know what you are. I don't even know what you are. Okay, got it. Fuck is Kablaze? Yeah, pretty much. That is very... they don't even know what it is. Kaboink? Another word for having sex with someone. Oh, these are some tame-ass names.
There's N-word dash on there.
Cab pimp? Oh, is there? Where? Oh, on every word dash on Twitter. Got it. A special dance usually performed by spesh people? What the heck is spesh? Chiefly British slang. To be one of mentally diminished nature. See... Oh, got it. Got it. Alright. Fair enough. So, a chem pimp is a special dance performed by retarded people. Got it. Okay. Got it. It's a pretty funny one. What are they called again? Kabesh? Hold on. Kaboosh. A strategic point scoring card game. Oh. Alright. That's kind of boring. Kaboof? A flop or fall over an exhaustion. Huh. What interesting terms we have here. Oh my god, wait, what? Kaboof. The act of ejaculating in one's pants, excreting in one's pants, both ejaculating excreting in one pant. Okay, got it. Got it. 2009. Kaboofed. Yeah, it definitely sounds like that came from 2009. Sounds like it came from my era. Definitely. A Kaysen? A guy who is very talented at sports and very attractive to people, but sometimes he gets a bit crazy at times. but usually always nice, cute, and funny.
Why do schools not realize that being actually retarded is a disorder? They always think of it as a slur.
Well, they know it's a disorder, which is the reason why they tell people not to say it, but the irony is, it only makes more kids say it because they love saying the word retard, because it triggers schools, so... It's like when people used to use the word, like, fag, like, or gay, when everybody was like, oh, that's gay. Like, that was... It's because schools were just like, oh, don't say those words. Oh, don't say those words. That will... It's like, either it's like a thing that was like at the time was like a religious thing for everyone. So it's like, oh, don't say these bad words because it's against God. But now
people use
it's
it as
like,
a slur many damn times. It was used as a derogatory way and people are trying to reclaim it. My aunt is a doctor and calls people retarded. It really pisses me off.
what do you mean trying to reclaim it? We did reclaim it. We reclaimed it. We reclaimed the F slur as our own now. It is our N-word. It's like, sorry to say it, but this is our N-word now. I don't think I see anybody else using it in the, like, the difference is, like, it's like the thing is every time I use it now, it's great, because now people can't be like, you know, I don't know. The difference is, though, we use it in the right term. The problem is you gotta use it sparingly. If you just start saying the F slur everywhere, it just loses its impact. Like, the whole point is to call people that are terrible people the F slur, right? I don't think a lot of people understand that, like, you need to call people that when it's necessary, not when it's, like, you just don't call,
British
like...
people claimed F/AG, what else would they call SIGs?
Heck, what else would they call SIGs? SIGs? Or SIGgies? Like they always do? Or they could just, you know, I don't know. It's like when Americans call, like, pants, but apparently the proper word is, like, trousers.
No, it needs to be F/AG. Only makes sense.
It's fair. It's kind of differently used there, then. It's differently used there, and that's fine, you know? It is what it is. It's just the term that it's going to be used for. It's also British people, and British people, like... I'm sorry to say this, but, like, the only reason why British people are not, like, super offensive on the internet is because YouTube censored them. British people use a lot of, like, offensive terminology all the time, specifically because they're British. That is just who they are, and Scottish people for some odd reason. But, like, you know, and Irish people as well. Yeah, I mean, it's because they heavily censor them, so then people that, like, do the smallest things are considered edgy. Just, like, it's boring, man. It's like, you want an actual British person, like, you know, like, you can actually, you know, actually meet one in reality, because they actually, you know, they say offensive shit, and it's great. I don't know. I think, you know, content creators have been censored by...
Edging? The smallest things are edging.
Edging? The smallest things are edging?
There is this British guy I talked to and I think he wants to be racist. But he clearly isn't.
Yeah. I think that's the point, though. I think it's, like, because they get to... Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people that, like, are like that there, but also at the same time, there's a lot of people that pretend to be, or, like, say that they are, but the issue is, it's kind of, they're so far past the point of, like, where they know what's the most offensive thing. So it's like, when they say it, it's a little different than, like, their intent is different. It's all about intent by a certain point, you know? It's all about intent when it comes to, how people use things, right? Like, I don't know. It's like, the issue is, it's just, you gotta have the right intent, and you gotta be...
Like, he says the word randomly, but then, like, talks about how save Europe makes no sense and is wrong. It's really weird.
Let's see.
A few people try to be racist to me, calling me a BR and an I, and I'm just like, I frankly don't give a shit.
A bearer? I don't know what a B is. The B one is. I know what the N one is. Oh, yeah. No, wait. No, I don't know what the B one is. Uh, uh, I'm trying to figure out what the B one is. Yeah. Well, here's the thing too, like using those terms as well, like
Starts with bean.
Oh, got it. Got it. I mean, here's the issue. I hate when people use like certain slurs when it doesn't need to be used because it should be saved for terrible people, not saved for like not used just willy-nilly. That's kind of the issue. That's the reason how my boyfriend is too. He's like, yeah, he hates that shit too. It's the reason why he doesn't ever really use the N-word as much because people just use
Isn't there
it.
another slur for Hispanics that isn't the B slur? I don't know, I remembered it somehow.
Gringo? No, that's for white people. Damn it, what's for pendejo? No, that's also for white people. Damn it, I'm trying to think of the word. Sorry, like, this is kind of me trying to, like, pull knowledge from the hood. This is how you know I've been there before. It's like, I'm trying to pull,
I don't think either of those are really slurs.
Nah. Chulas? Chulas are different, but you call them, those are like whores, though.
Well, they have been used as a derogatory term. Oh, I know one.
Yeah.
I'm really easy to be called racist words because I am Hispanic and German, from Polish territory.
Yeah, and I'm Hispanic and I look like a white guy, believe me. I know, people don't believe that I'm Hispanic, even though I'm born from Hispanic parents. But, you know. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the name.
That's one, but I was thinking of SPC.
Yeah. I know chulo is like a name for whores, but I guess it's not used as much. I thought it was. I don't really hear it as much anymore. Urban chula? Hold on. Trying to like look at trying to see if I can find it. See if anybody like has brought it in. There we go. Nope, that's Cholula. It's different. Ugh. Oh, jeez Louise. The act of administering a hot sauce enema followed by interesting and by inserting a wooden cap or cork into the anus, ensuring retention. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. God damn. That's a wild one.
I watched Lord of War yesterday and in it the guy pretended to be Jewish to get into the US, Soviet stuff I guess. I asked my mom if our family did that and got yelled at. Turns out we ran from the Holocaust. So fair enough.
That is wild. ran from the Holocaust to only end up in it again. Sorry, I should probably not be making that joke. Probably not at this current moment. Yeah, you know, let's be honest. Anybody that's in our community are going to the camps, but by this point, who the fuck cares? By this point, whatever, I'm living my life, you know? It's like, people want to act like they're doing shit, but then in reality aren't doing fucking anything. I don't know, man. They have the quote-unquote re-education camps here. I just don't know when they're gonna do all that stuff, you know? It's gonna be very interesting. I don't know, that's the thing.
My mom keeps talking about how they are going to arrest her at some point and that she is sure of it.
Yeah.
But refuses to get a gun.
Yeah, just how it goes. Refuses to get a gun, but knows she'll get arrested. Question, is she Hispanic? Just curious. Because they seem to do that shit a lot. They're kind of doing...
No.
No, okay.
There is no reason to arrest her.
Oh, then why the fuck do they say they're gonna arrest her? Like, if she's white, then I think she's fine. I look white, so, you know, it's pretty easy for me to not be caught, you know. My last name is a problem, though, because my last name is
She is a
very
cishet
much...
middle-aged suburban mod. Mom.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so then she's fine. I don't understand why she's so scared, then. Like, bro, you're like the archetype they want. You know, the only thing that's missing is being religious, and that's it. Like, good lord, man. Meanwhile, people actually like me are at risk. You know? I'm gonna feel like a Jewish man in the, like, I'm gonna feel like a Jewish man in the Holocaust.
Because she has a persecution fetish.
A persecution fetish? What the fuck? It's a little wild. She wants to act like she's oppressed, but isn't. It's like those people in the South Park, or in that South Park episode where they're like, oh, it's all about the whites. Oh, no, nobody ever feels bad for the whites. I should change my last name.
Yeah, pretty much.
I should change my last name to make sure I don't fucking end up in those camps, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, I should definitely do that. But that's the problem is, like, they already have, like, my internet history and apparently are spying on every single person that is, like, involved in the community, so that's fun. Ugh. Hate shit like this, man.
Also, she keeps getting mad about the culture war stuff and not the important things.
Culture war? The fuck? What culture war? The fuck does she mean culture war?
Like, who cares what the Gulf of Mexico is called?
Oh, well, yeah, that's actually kind of important. It's kind of important because it is, you know, it is the Gulf of Mexico. It's kind of, it is a big deal. It's a big deal that it is still called the Gulf of Mexico because of, like, the history behind it.
Rather than the planned drilling on national parks.
That too, as well. That's the thing is, it's not just one issue, it's multiple. The reason why all these issues are the same is because of the simple fact of the matter
it's now the Gulf of Freedom.
The Gulf of Scree! Or, you know what's even funny about it? Bald eagles don't even sound like falcons. They sound like seagulls. They don't even sound like falcons. I never realized that. They're just big-ass seagulls. Let me see if I can find the TikTok with that giant-ass eagle, by the way. Hold on one second.
They sound lovely, Imo.
Everything being silly that our president.
Yeah, they're
Just not very manly.
yeah, they're very much like they're a lot more like they're a lot more like goofy than like scary. And honestly, I'm kind of glad they're just massive as fuck. They're
Twink Asper.
horrifying. Well, they're not a twink. They're giant motherfuckers. They're still huge as fuck, but like they're but you know they're not as crazy as
Twink Asper.
people. You know, they're not as like crazy. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Here's the video I was looking for. This one. Hold on. Found the video I was looking for. Sec. See if I can grab it.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, 'cause look how big this motherfucker is.
What's this?
Look at this guy.
You want the egg?
Thing's fucking huge,
You
man.
want the egg? There you go.
Look how big that motherfucker is, man.
There you go.
Look at him, man.
want the
He's
egg?
huge.
There you go.
Yeah, these guys are fucking
buddy.
massive.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the video of the eagle eating from the trash and it's captioned America? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Have you seen the video of the eagle from the trash and captioned America? Heard that name in a long time. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know which video you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it though. What's the name of it? You might have to send me the video
Did
because
you
I don't
know
remember.
that bald eagles have 7,000 feathers?
Yeah, look at that motherfucker. God damn. So big. Yeah, this one's actually about the bird. Stares freedomly. Who counted? Okay, these are actually about the eagles. Okay, good to know. Yeah, this other one is very funny. The comments on this one's very funny. Do you want egg? Nah. Nah. Raw, I want oil. Feeding a bird an egg. Wait, what? Oh, feeding a bird an egg is insane? Why is it insane? They're predators. They're cannibals. Or not cannibals, they're carnivores. Cannibals? They're carnivores. Why is that insane? Carnivores, you know, that eat that kind of thing. Walking
Cannibals.
freedom. Cannibals. No, I meant carnivores, not
I found
cannibals.
the video downloaded. You'll send it.
Okay. Walking freedom. Bald eagle, wedge-tailed eagle. Wedge-tailed eagles in Australia are bigger in wingspan and would win a fight easily. Yeah, no shit, because it's from Australia. Australian fucking animals are like super powered. Like, I don't want to live near a fucking place where it's
screech?
Like, what the screech? Yeah. I love the, yeah, no, of course, fucking anything from Australia would win. It's like, their animals are scary as fuck, and somehow they don't let you have guns there. That's the worst thing about it, too. In Australia, there is animals that are, like, so fucking dangerous, but they don't even let you carry guns.
Huh.
Yeah, they don't even let you, like, they don't even let you keep a gun, and I'm like, that's the one fucking place I think you should have a gun, is, like, you know, in a place where there's dangerous-ass animals like that, you know? Like, how else are you gonna fight off the fucking crazy-ass spiders and shit, you know? It's like, you can't keep a gun, so you gotta somehow have something else? Like,
ERM, but Mad Max had a gun, so clearly you are lying. Is this Sakura Brooks became a cloud?
O-W.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
I'm not fucking living in Australia.
Welcome back. I mean, at one point, I honestly plan on that as my backup plan, it really depends. Like I said, it really depends on if people are going to get quote-unquote sent to the re-education camps. Because, like, if it happens, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving. I'd rather take my chances elsewhere. It's like, it's already very dangerous for me to live here. Hi, how you doing, Izzy? Welcome back, welcome back. Sorry for you jumping in on that. Yeah, it's already dangerous for me to live here, so I mean, you know, so I mean...
That not racist Britshare guy said I can crash with him if I need.
British guy said I can crash. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, like... my boyfriend has people that live in what do you call it, in the UK, so it's like worst case scenario.
Did you ever originally live in Mexico?
No. My parents did. I did not. Yeah, my parents did, but I did not. I was born here. I am a full-blooded American. So, yeah. I am a 100% American. I do not deny that. You know. Like,
you should be fine then as long if they legally immigrated.
Yeah, they did, luckily, but they're still arresting people that have been legally immigrated. That's not really the problem I'm worrying about. The problem that I'm worrying about is, like, you know, they're spying on people that are LGBTQ, and you know, it's like, the simple fact of the matter is, even if I don't let people know out in public, it could easily become a problem. Like, because, you know, they obviously have all of our data about us. And to be honest, for years, I have very much been open, because there was never any risk, but now there is a massive risk, you know, so that's kind of where the problem lies, you know. Because here's the thing is, I'm not only just, you know, LGBTQ, but I'm also disabled, meaning that, like, there is two things that I have that I, like, that easily could, like, they could easily just pull me away from, you know? So it's like, that's the reason why I would be thrown in, like, why I would be thrown in a camp. So, yeah. That's the reason why I'm, like, why I kind of am planning an escape if it happens, you know. That's the thing, is I'm seeing what happens, but, you know, if worse comes to worse, I will leave. I will leave. I'd rather take my chances elsewhere, you know. Like, you know, at least in the UK, they won't be throwing people in camps, you know. So, yeah. Ooh, excuse me. And in Australia, they're also way more actively fighting. So, you know, they're way more actively fighting there than they are here. It's not as corporatized there, so... I want to live in Australia or New Zealand at one point anyway, but if I have to, like, change my plans, I'm going to. I can't, like, you know, it's not like I can afford to leave, but...
Weren't you just talking about how a lot of the UK is racist?
I mean, sure. But I also don't look Hispanic, so, you know, again, difference. Like, you know, you take what you can. The irony is, sure, they may be racist, but at the very fucking least, I don't have to worry about, like, what do you call it? The very least, I don't have to, like, you know, worry about, like, how do you say it? Being thrown in a camp. So, yeah. You know, that's the part I'm just talking about. Also, I'm pretty sure Izzy probably left. I'm very sorry, Izzy. If they didn't leave yet. Okay, I'll change topics. Because, like, you know, I'll change topics because I'm not trying to, like, freak people out either. So, yeah. Yeah, Izzy left immediately. Damn, that was fast.
X. That's the IPA for cheeks.
What's the IPA for cheeks?
I posted it.
Posted what? What is it? Oh.
The IPA translation for cheeks is X.
Cool? Question mark? I didn't even realize this is a video. Hold on. Oh, dude, you gotta be careful. Jeez Louise. Just like straight up petting that thing. I'm like, bro, that is a fucking eagle. That thing will destroy you. Especially if it's like that. Like, yeah, dude, look at that motherfucker. Holy shit, hold on. I love that though. Dude, oh my god, you gotta be careful with that guy, man. Holy crap. That's still a fucking eagle. Thing will tear you to shreds. God damn. Alright, well, shit. It's always kind of crazy to me that, like, some wild animals...
I'm careful enough about homeless people.
Careful enough about homeless people? And it's a little
Homeless
bit...
eagles is even worse.
Homeless eagles is even... Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Don't know what kind of stuff he shot up, you know? He got the good shit from the cartel. So, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck stage I'm setting here. Like, trying to think about this here, because I'm like, let's see. Dude, I am so fucking hungry. Hold on, let me get a burrito real fast. One moment. You know what? Dare I say it? Should I really shouldn't. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna literally ask, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm making a poll. Let me see. Poll. Let's make a poll. Let's see. I don't know why my brain's just like, sounds really good. Alright, Sorry, one sec. Yes. I don't know why my brain is like, brain is just like, sounds really good. You know what? I'm gonna give a third option.
Remember when Be Real was popular for 1 month?
Be Real was popular for 1 month? What do you mean, Be Real was popular for 1 month? I have no idea what Be Real is. Be Real. The fuck is Be Real? The hell is this? Be Real, stylized as Be Real, is a French social media network app released in 2020, developed by blah 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 and blah blah blah. What the fuck? Why are there directors from movies making apps? What is it? I'm so confused. The hell is it? Social media app released in 2020, developed by blah 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 blah. Features a daily notification that encourages users to share photos of themselves, day-to-day lives. Critics notice its emphasis on authenticity, which
Yes, you're getting wings.
Son of a bitch. Am I getting wings? Shouldn't have given that as an option. But it's alright. I'll get some wings. God damn it. Oh well. Whatever. I was partially hoping for Uber Eats, but what the fuck? Why was there only one vote? Hold on. Did nobody vote? Why did no one vote? Hold on. Let me try that again.
You know the Buffalonian had to pick wings.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, why was there a single vote? Hold on.
Vote?
Yeah, there's a poll that I made.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Vote for president.
For president. Let's see. Or, and then wings. And the last one was, eats. I need at least more than one vote. I'm like, more than one vote seems a little, kind of needed there.
Fine, since you're ANERD, you'll pick some different.
You're a nerd. Well, no, you can pick wings. I just need everybody to vote. I just need everyone. I just need a good group of people to vote. I guess it doesn't matter. That's the thing is, like, I guess it won't matter anymore then. Fuck it. Like, because I guess no one's really voting. So. Huh. I guess it doesn't really matter because we don't have people that are very active right now. Oh shit. Alright, it's a
Guys, let's piss off colors.
A three-way tie.
Look at the vote.
I know, I see the votes. It's a three-way tie right now. Oh god, please someone. Oh god damn it. Alright, hold on. Do I have to do it again? Okay, fine. Jesus Christ.
You're getting everything, bitch.
Oh my god, hold on. I can't get all three. Hold on. Can I? Is there a place that does that? No. Right? I don't think so. I don't think they're open. So, yeah, I don't think I can get it from that place. That would have been funny, though.
Where would you get wings?
I would be getting it from this place called, fuck, hold on one sec. Let me see what the name of the place is again. I forgot. It's called Barrows. I'd be getting it from Barrows. Ooh, ATL Wings is kind of close too. Oh wait, ATL Wings is closed. I forget Arby's has wings too. So I'd be either getting it from Barrows, Domino's, or Arby's. So alright. Okay, we'll go. Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Making sure you weren't getting Wingstop.
No. Wingstop is eh. Wingstop's not the most satisfying. Kind of, how do I say this? It's fine, it's just not like it's just not worth it. If that
Why is
makes
Taco
any
Bell on the
sense.
list when ghetto Mexican food exists?
Because I just had that as an option. I don't know. I just had that as an option. Because the ghetto Mexican food I'm getting is like, it's just like it's not bad. I don't know. The ghetto Mexican food is like it's gonna be the same thing, just from a different place. And to be honest, I don't know why I put Taco Bell on there.
We be pissing off colors.
God damn it! Yeah. All right. Fuck it. I'm spinning a wheel. Fuck this. Hold on. All right. Hold on one sec. All right. All right. We're spinning a freaking wheel. Hold on one sec.
I need to do something cool.
Okay, do that. Alright. Let's see, am I getting wings or am I getting...
I want a ballad written about me.
Am I getting ghetto tacos? Not tacos, ghetto burrito. I love the ghetto burrito. Let's see, let's find out what I'm gonna get. Gonna see what happens. It looks like it's gonna be wings. Nope, it's...
Man, I hope wings win this one.
Nope, it's ghetto burrito. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I guess I'm getting a burrito. Getting a nice, delicious ghetto Mexican burrito. Can't wait.
Damn it.
Can't wait to spend frickin' $15 on a fucking burrito.
I need to shower, chat BRB.
You're good. You do that. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just do this on my computer. I don't know why, but I can for some odd reason for some odd reason I can use Uber Eats on my computer. It is very strange. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Let's get a ghetto ass burrito. Let's find out which one is open though. Let's see. There's a lot of them that are. There's a lot of them that are 24/7. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Is that the one that's closest to me? Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to find one that's close to me. Is it this one? That's the one. I don't know why it always chooses the one that's like not very close to me.
What should I do if my stomach hurting?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see, that's not the right one. Sounds on Southern. It's on Guadalupe. Dude, what the fuck? Where's the one that's close to me? They just not do Uber Eats anymore? I don't think they do Uber Eats anymore. It's kind of weird. I wonder why that is. Oh, you know what it is? They probably are on DoorDash. That's probably why. Check on DoorDash real fast. See if they're on DoorDash.
I think my phone number got pawned.
Yikes. You should probably change your phone number.
I told my friend about the ballad thing and she was like, what kind of ballad? There are more than one? TT. What the fuck? There's a place nearby me called AZ Best Burritos? Huh, that actually sounds interesting. I might get that instead.
Working man's got the morning blues, coffee stains in worn out shoes. Dreams ain't made
no, not this one.
rings, just punch the clock and spread your wings. Blue collar boys, they got the heart, turning wrenches, tearing apart. Living life on the factory floor, they were working hard for one more. Sweat and grime on calloused hands, building dreams on labor's lands. No limelight, no fancy cars, just battle scars and old guitars.
Why no more cold keg beer?
Boys, they got the
Huh? What do you mean, why no more cold keg beer?
living life on the factory floor. They were working hard.
I keep seeing people on TikTok going, look at me, I'm blue collar, then show their cowboy boots to prove it.
Oh god. Ew.
I don't think cowboy boots are very blue collar.
No, I don't think they are either.
We like cold keg beer and fixing up trucks.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to figure out which ghetto place I want to eat at.
That one. If anything, my shitty grandpa no slip sketchers are more blue collar than that. But you don't see me flexing.
Sorry, I just... Oh, yo, they also have wings. Wait a sec. Oh my god, I can get both. That's hilarious. I can get a burrito and wings. They do have both. Ooh. I wonder. Do I want?
Yeah.
Yo, do I want that though? Oh dude, it's not even that far away. Fuck, do I want like... Oh yeah, this one is literally like... Yeah,
yes,
but
you do.
I could literally get both, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, their wings are kind of expensive though. 14...
I have been spending my money getting a soda after school. You want wings. But I'm running out.
Yeah, $14 for a 6-piece of wings? Jesus Christ, god damn. It's a lot. Why are their wings so expensive? Like, everything else is so dirt cheap, but then it's like the fucking wings are like overly priced. Why the hell is that the case? Oh, you know what? I recognize something. A lot of I forgot.
I miss the good old days when wings were $5.
Yeah.
If y'all aren't allergic to stevia, try stevia soda.
I don't know what stevia is. Determining if I want like a specific different type of burrito, because there's also like taquitos on here.
Isn't there a chicken shortage?
Is that what it is? There's a chicken
How much is 10 wings?
shortage? How much is 10 wings? Like, oh god, I don't know, like probably like $20.
Well, there's bird flu.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, yeah, I mean, I know it was bad, but damn, I didn't realize it was like that bad. God damn, another reason why, oh yeah, no, just chicken's just a lot more expensive now. What the fuck? Damn, dude. That's crazy. Jesus Christ, man, these tariffs, man. It's not, I guess, the tariffs, I guess it's just like...
It's over $15 a dozen eggs here.
Yeah. That also is the weird thing to me. Like... Aren't a lot
Isn't that
of,
what
like...
Walter White poisoned Lydia with? It's bird flu, not tariffs.
Yeah, it's bird flu, I know. I know, I'm fucking... I don't know. I'm just being stupid. Yeah. Dude, Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's actually not that much. I can actually... Let's see. How far is my driver... would my driver be? 2.7 miles, so... $2 a mile. So
No, wasn't that ricin?
hopefully they'll... Wasn't that ricin? I don't know. I have no idea, man. The fact that I'm not doing anything and
I mean, yeah.
means I'm like dropping viewers by the second.
But what he put the ricin in?
Good one. It's funny. I love how it's like, oh man, good job at like ordering like it's like good job at ordering like Mexican food. It's like, do you want donuts with it as well? How about a coffee? How about a burger for some odd reason? Get a milkshake. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. I don't trying to get me to be a fat ass. Good lord. Cookies.
Sounds like my kind of night.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, no, thank you. Good lord. Yeah, A big ass, thick ass.
Oh, you're talking about stevia.
What is? You gotta also love that it's like a slap in the face that it's still trying to get me to buy Taco Bell as well. It's still just like, it's like, oh, but it's cheesy gordita crunch. Don't you want that too? And I'm like, no. I have real Mexican food here. I have real Mexican food where I live, so why the fuck would I want, like, why the fuck would I want fake Mexican food? It's the irony, man. It's like, and it's from the ghetto, so you know it's delicious. So. Ugh.
There was a Wawa in my town, but they closed it down this week after 36 years TT.
Jesus Christ. 36 years? I wonder why the hell it shut down. That's crazy. I wonder why that is. Yeah.
Where am I mean to do my convenience store business now?
I have no idea, man. I don't have a Wawa where I live.
Friendly reminder that I am still here.
You know, my state doesn't. Thank you for saying Fox, appreciate it. You know, what do you call it? Yeah, I don't have a Wawa in my state, sadly. I wish, but I hear that it's really nice, but I don't know. Here's what to use.
Honestly, not missing out on much. It was better pre-COVID.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sounds like a lot of places that I used to be around here. Dude, so many fucking businesses have just completely dismantled. There's no more here. There's nothing really that it's recovering very well, but I'm pretty sure now with all of the extra shit of what our country is doing, it's gonna fuck up all of our progress that we're making here. Cause it is really decent to at least live here, but
he laced the stevia packet with rice and 12.99.
The irony is, I think they would be able to fix a lot of issues here, especially economy-wise based, if what do you call it, if it was allowed to progress the way that it was. But I think now it's with the forcing of everything, it's just gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be very tough to live here. So, you know.
I think Walter White got hold of my stevia soda.
Oh no. Stevia soda. I still don't know what stevia is. Okay, anyway, what was the next thing we were supposed to be looking at today? Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, hold on.
We'll call him John to keep him anonymous.
I have been sipping on Dr. Pepper and root beer.
Oh, no. I know what we're on. Shoot. Oh, got it.
Old soda is peak.
Soda is peak? Can be. Alright.
I know somebody, we'll call him John to keep him anonymous, who received an email from a recruiter claiming they saw his resume on a job board. Now, right away, John was skeptical. The email seemed off and he had never heard of the company before. But after a quick search, he found that the company had an official website and appeared to be legit. Fresh out of college and desperate for any opportunity, John decided to accept an interview with the recruiter over Microsoft Teams messaging. The recruiter asked the standard job interview questions and John answered to the best of his ability. At the end of the conversation, the
See, I did not know that.
recruiter said they would discuss with their higher-ups and get back to him about whether he got the job. Just 20 minutes later, John received an email congratulating him. The company wanted to move forward, but there was a catch. First, they sent John a check to purchase equipment for the job. Then they asked him to buy a phone specifically from Verizon and mail it to them. Now by this point, John's mom looked at the check and immediately knew something was off. She warned him it was a scam. Luckily, John never cashed that check, but by then it was already too late. He had sent them the newly purchased phone and, worse, had provided his social security number.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, that fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god, yeah, dude, getting scammed, is so much worse than, dude,
I wish I was unethical enough to be a scammer.
Dude, honestly, okay.
Think how rich I could be.
Here's the thing, man. Okay, the new form of scamming has been insane lately, man. Here's the thing is, I've heard of, here's the thing, scams have been, crazy before, right? But, scamming people that are, looking and desperate for a job is fucking insane, man. That is the most...
Give a props be a white hat hacker when I grow up.
That is, the most bad
Or in
shit,
CS.
like the most bad shit insane thing is like hacking people and stealing money from people that already
Born to be in
like
1892 snake oil salesman.
yeah, pretty much, I guess. I mean, dude, it's like it's crazy to me that like that out of everyone they're hacking, it's a person that's desperate for a job. Like, what do you get out of that? Those are people that don't even like have the income in the first place. Yeah, I know. I have, dude, okay. I have so many messages on my Telegram that I get of people that are just like, oh, hey, want a job? Oh, hey, you need a job? Hey, I get text messages that are like,
we are hiring, click link.
Yeah, well, no, there's also...
I ain't doing that.
No, yeah, exactly. There's that shit, but then there's also like text messages that I've gotten that have been like, oh yeah, like, it's like, oh yeah, I saw that you were like, applying for jobs. It's like, hey, you wanna, it's like, oh yeah, here's what you have to do, and it's like some bullshit thing that like obviously is not real. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck off, man. Like, no employer is like this. And it fucking annoys the shit out of me, man, because I'm like, bro, I already don't have money. It's like, dude, I wouldn't have money in the first place. Like, why the fuck are you trying to hack someone that doesn't even have income? That's the worst part about it. Like, you're hacking people that don't even have income in the first place. So what do you plan on doing? Like,
I got hired at Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Thank God, honestly.
Then never heard back.
Oh, geez, really? Yeah, yep. Yeah, they did that same shit to me. Yeah, literally, like, you know, like the meme that I made about when I was having trouble.
But now I like work there, so getting a job is going to be way harder.
A job that was...
Now I like work there, so... What do you mean? Oh, I thought you still work. I thought you, still work there. Oh my God, wait, hold on. Perfect timing video, too. Hold on one sec. Sorry, this is just perfectly timed.
Posted 2 seconds ago on LinkedIn. I'm gonna hit apply right now. This job. Whoa, a job that was posted 2 seconds ago on
LinkedIn.
They won't give me hours.
I'm gonna hit apply
Yikes.
right now. This job is no longer accepting applications. Over 100 applicants. Oh, look at this job. This job is right up my alley and is entry level. Let's see. What's the description say? 10 to 15 years experience. Okay, it's fine. What about this job? Okay, it requires a bachelor's, which I have, and the pay.
And now if I need to fill out if I already have a job, I need to say yes.
$18 an hour with no benefits. Okay, all right. This one says training will be provided, no experience necessary except
if I
for
need
the
to fill
3 to 5
out
years of
if I
experience.
already have a job.
Okay, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna
Oh,
start
yeah,
applying.
true.
We'll hit easy apply, and it wants me to.
Hey, here's a thing you do on your application. Lie. I hate to say this, but lie. I know this sounds fucking crazy, but considering they're just using AI to find people's applications by this point. So lie.
Won't they find OU?
Nope. No, they won't. Mine didn't. So, you know, mine didn't. That's what I did. I lied. You know, that's how I got my job at Walmart when I first started.
My friend will FRB a reference.
Yeah, so here's the thing is, I had a ton of experience before, but literally no job was hiring me. But the moment I said I worked at that place for like XYZ, like
Either way, my current plan is apply online, then show up and beg.
Yeah. Well, here's what you do. So what you do is like, if they ask you that if you've worked at some place before, just say it's like, oh, I've worked there for like a couple of months, but nothing crazy. And if they say what location, give them a location that is like farther away. They won't check, believe me. They never do. They won't check. Yeah, so. And if they do check, then, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. In order to get my thrift store job, I worked at Walmart before to get some retail experience.
And I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, so that will be a little bit of a boost.
What do you call it? I got some like retail experience, and then from lying, and that's how I worked at Walmart. And then that's how I ended up getting my thrift store job, is because now I have like retail experience. So, you know, because I used to work in like food my entire life. So, you know, I've worked in customer service for over 9 years, or for about 9 years now. So yeah, I have worked these jobs for a long fucking time, and they still haven't. And a lot of places still didn't hire me with shitloads of fucking experience. So yeah, that if that doesn't tell you,
I work a 9 to 5 and wasting oxygen.
Yeah,
Colors I don't want to get up.
work at 9 to 5 and wasting oxygen. Fair enough. Dude, this is the reason why, like, people are, like, content creators now, because it's, like, because people, like, have better luck, like, spinning a fucking slot machine of making content than they have, like, of getting a job now. I'm like, it's not good, man. Dude, okay. I have a friend that moved out of country to get a job.
Spin an actual slot machine.
Yeah, dude, here's the things. I have a friend that, like, that straight up went out of...
My homie will be a reference. He's got my back. I'm old enough to buy lotto tickets now.
Yeah. Dude, I have a friend that... Okay, so here's the thing is, so don't do lotto tickets. Go to, what do you call it? Go to a casino and do the penny machine. The penny machine actually gives you something. It sounds crazy, but yes.
I can't yet.
Oh,
I'm not 21.
Oof. Fair enough. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, also go in the rich areas when you buy lotto tickets. If you do buy lotto tickets, believe me, the richer areas typically win more if you buy the lower stuff. So if you buy the cheapest stuff. So yeah, I don't know why, it just is how it works. So, you know. That's what I used to do. There's like a city right next to me that's got like so much fucking, like, they're so fucking loaded. There's so many loaded people there. So I went to the gas station, got a lotto ticket, and I win almost every time. Yeah, like I always come back like with double my money. So, yeah. You know, just how it is, because people don't buy the cheaper
I would
lotto.
probably go to the newsstand I get my cigarettes from.
It's fair enough. Newsstand I get my cigarettes from. Fair enough. Yeah. I would say with lottery tickets, always go to the...
Gotta help the fella out for selling to me illegally.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I would say usually with lotto ticket, just the richest area. Like, richest area if it's like a gas station, so... And believe me, you'll win pretty frequently. So, because the area that I live in, like, if I get a lotto ticket here, I ain't gonna win anything. If I do, that'll be fucking crazy, but, you know. I wish I could get something life-changing, but that's just not gonna happen. So, you know. If I were to win the lottery, man, fuck, goddamn, dude, that would be sick. If I were to just, like, win, like, a fuckload of money, dude, my god. Like, yes, there's taxes, but at the same time, bro, like, just imagine, like, if I win, like, say, like, let's say, like, $1 million, like, you know, then I would just have to give, like, how much do you have to give for taxes when you win the lottery? Like, 50%? Because I'm trying to think, like, after my taxes would be done, then I would, like, actually, like, you know, have it. Let me see, hold on.
Your mom.
Your dad.
If I won the lottery, I would waste it on getting a Volvo 240 with a manual transmission drool.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't waste my money. I wouldn't waste the money. I'm very frugal with income.
Your cousin.
Your sister. Hold on. How much?
I mean, that would only cost me like 7K. Your boyfriend. Plenty more to save.
Your brother.
I don't fucking know what else at this point.
How much do you only... How much do you pay in
Your uncle.
taxes. Your aunt. Taxes in the with the lottery.
Holy shit. It's 3 a.m.
Oh
Spooky.
my god, guys, it's 3 a.m. Get ready for the 3 a.m. challenge. Oh my goodness, guys, the 3 a.m. Among Us challenge. Whoa, so wacky. Alright,
Your friend.
let's see. So, lottery winnings are tax-based on the federal tax brackets, and the tax
Drinking
rate
gay potion at
varies
3 a.m.
depending on the size of winnings. If
The Among Us potion.
Among Us potion, yeah. Let's see. Winnings and the winner total income for the year. If you win a large lottery prize, it can push you into a higher tax bracket, potentially as high as 37%. That's it? It's actually kind of low. Thought it was going to be a little bit more than that. Lottery agency is generally required to withhold 24% of all winnings over 5,000. So it can be even less. Really. However, if your winnings and other income combined put you in a higher tax bracket, you may owe additional taxes beyond the initial withholding.
If you win the lottery, make sure you get it in installments to avoid paying as much taxes.
Yeah, it's true, I guess. Well, you still receive it in payments, so, and installments, so it still would be just, like, weird.
I hear to hire an accountant.
Well, or just a person to do your taxes for you that year. I would do that. I would just pay a person to do my taxes. So if you win like $1 million and
put some of it into a Roth IRA at a 10% annual rate.
Well, that's the thing, is you can only have a Roth IRA after you turn, or once you, like, you can only...
OPTW, I'm gonna play this in the background and try to sleep and not talk in chat, so yeah.
So when you turn 18, or like 19, I think, like, it's, you can't put your stuff in a Roth IRA anymore. It has to just be a regular IRA. Let's see, so it would be about... I'll play this in the background and try to sleep.
No, you can still do a Roth.
No, you can't. Roth IRA age limit. Let's see, Roth IRA. There's no age limit or contribute to a Roth IRA. Wait, what? Alright, oh, is it an IRA that I'm thinking of, not a Roth IRA? IRA age limit?
I know investments.
What the fuck? Hold on, there's no... What the fuck? No, it's Roth IRA. No, traditional or Roth IRA. Oh! They fucking changed it in 2020. That's why. I was very curious. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, I literally took a class that was talking about financial applications like that, where it's like, if you have, like, you have to have an IRA or a Roth IRA. Like, a Roth IRA is what you do when you're younger, and an IRA is if you miss that deadline. Really? Okay, so they changed it in 2020, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. That's wild.
I had a test to get into trade school like 3 weeks ago, and I guessed my way through the whole thing.
Nice. Oh shit, I didn't even check if my food was here. Fuck, it's probably already here.
And they said if he'll know if I passed in May and if I failed in 2 weeks.
Oof.
But I haven't heard anything.
Yikes. That's not good.
Think I'm chilling or cooked?
I think you're chilling. Seem pretty smart. Oh fuck, that was a lot further than I thought. Location was way further.
How much would the installments be and how much would you start with? Annual INSTMents.
Installments for what? For a Roth IRA back then? Or what are you
The
talking?
Roth IRA.
How much would you start with annual installments? Well, here's the thing is I've never had enough income to start a Roth IRA or just an IRA period. And inflation doesn't adjust with it because I put a lot of my income in, like, I've had to put a lot of my income towards rent of, like, everything.
GGNBTW.
You know, I've never been able to really invest in anything.
My boss always says his retirement plan is a bullet.
Yeah, I was somebody that put a lot of my income into stocks, but yeah, that didn't go very well. So I put a lot of my spare income into stocks, and yeah, that didn't go anywhere. So it's unfortunate. A lot of things kind of failed. You know, before there was crypto scams, there was stocks, and even if you invested in low risk stocks, because I couldn't invest in low risk stocks because low risk stocks
my mom put
were
my
like,
money into stocks, but ethical ones.
well,
So I'm cooked.
Here's the thing is, so there are low risk stocks that I put money into, or low risk stocks are something I can afford because low risk stocks have been like $1,000. Like, no matter what it is. Like, I mean, let's look at fucking...
Should have done Lockheed Martin SMH, we could have been rich.
Yeah, I mean, let me look at, like, God, let's look at Walmart stocks right now. Let's see, Walmart stocks. Oh, by the way, oh, actually, 87. That's a way lower than it was before. Beforehand, it was like 500. Okay, that's a way, way lower. Damn it.
Is Lockheed up or down?
Oh. Oh, okay, their stocks went... Really? They've always been 100? I swear to God, their stocks were a lot higher than that. Was it Apple, maybe, that I was thinking of? You know what it is? It's because they do stock splits. There we go. So, even Apple's lower. What the hell? Why? Who was I thinking of? Oh, Nvidia. Have stocks just gotten, like, have the splits made the stocks, like, just more affordable? Huh. Weird. Because when I used to look at all these, they were, like, uber expensive. Let me look at what stocks, like, exist now. If that's the case, then I could just, like... should probably pour more income into Walmart.
I hear a lot
stocks.
of business are down because of boycotts or something.
Well, yeah, they're down because of the tariffs, because of the simple fucking fact of the matter that, like, because the simple fact of the matter that our fucking dumbass politicians fucking screwed everything. Like, everything's expensive. It was already expensive, and they made it more expensive like idiots. Because they don't fucking know how to run a fucking country. It's like that simple, you know? Oh, what the hell? What's going on with my Robin Hood? I'm sorry, excuse me? What is going on with my...
They should put me in charge. I would fix it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Dealing with an economy is truly... You need a... Here's the thing is, the reason why it happened is because he fired federal workers. You need federal workers to handle an economy. You need people that are people that are used to financial, people that have jobs that are that deal with finances and income and learn how to and you have to take that on a grandiose scale that takes thousands of
if you start
employees.
with $100,000 assuming you won the lottery contributing $7,000 annually, max amount, at a rate of return of 10% and a marginal tax rate of 22% by the time you are 65 you will have nearly $8 million. First order socialism.
Yeah,
I'm not a socialist.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The main issue is they need to, they fired a fuckload of people.
But socialist America would be funny AF.
You kind of need federal workers in order to be able to do anything. And the fact of the matter that the fact of the matter is he let a fucking tech billionaire be considered a federal worker that would fire people for no apparent fucking reason that actually couldn't do that in the first place. So it's just the simple fact of the matter that the person that's running everything is a goddamn you know what, no. I don't even want to get mad at this because I don't care. I mean, I do care, but it's just... I don't know. It's life right now. It's just what life is at the moment. Honestly, I can't even I can't even have myself think for 2 seconds. My social media is filled with politics and I don't want to deal with it anymore, so... I deal with politics in my day-to-day life, so why the fuck would I
want a refund.
A refund on what? Oh, yeah. Shh. You didn't ask to be born. None of us did. Well, we're stuck with this garbage anyway. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Anyway, meanwhile... Job
giving
crisis.
the scammers the ability to steal his identity and access his bank account. Needless to say, John...
The irony is, it's just I just don't understand where they would even get the money if the person's already desperate for income, right? I just don't see it. I don't know. It's such a weird... anyway, sorry, we went way off topic.
Loki, I would probably end it, but I don't want to be found by someone I care about or just go missing.
Well, yeah, that too. That's the issue, man. It's you don't just want to commit suicide either, because it's the simple fact of the matter is, you know, you don't want to just do that because of the simple fact of, you know, it's not really a good idea to, you know. You may as well, fight for something and pass than just die die without any purpose, you know. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just true, you know? You wanna, if you wanna make a difference in life, you have to, do something that is more, you know, righteous than do something that's just kinda not really needed.
I don't got anything to fight for.
Yeah, you do. Freedom. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, you do. Fucking your own rights.
At least in a way that would kill me.
Yeah, well, there you go. I was gonna say, I'm yeah. So I'm saying, you know, never really, you know, eliminating yourself is not really ideal. You know, at least do something that's for the better of humanity, you know? It's at least do something that's for the better of humanity.
CCSN, I go off topic or not the time.
Sure. Go ahead.
John never
Remember,
got the
we have
job.
free speech
He
and the
had
right
to
to peacefully
cancel and
protest,
change
so
his
live
bank
life to the absolute fucking fullest.
Well, I mean, the irony is...
Also, my mom said if there is a draft we are leaving the country, so I don't even get to join a Melita.
Oh yeah, full blown. I get it, you know. I mean, well, the irony is I would get it if she wasn't, like, just a basic-ass white lady in America, but, you know, whatever. Is what it is. It's absolute irony. But anyway.
Accounts, and he never found out who was behind the scam. This is just one of the many fake job schemes happening right now. But beyond fake job scams, there's an even bigger issue plaguing the job market as a whole: ghost jobs. If you browse any online job board, you'll find hundreds, if not thousands of listings that have been up for months, each with thousands of applicants. And more often than not, these positions don't even exist. But why are companies doing this? How much does it distort the data we rely on to understand the job market? And most importantly, how much of this is connected to why so many Americans are struggling to find a job right now? Let's try to answer those questions.
Oh, by the way, I would have fought in the war
The
if I was an
unemployment
adult during
rate
the
is
war.
often hailed as the
Also, by the way, I would have fought in the war if I was an adult during the war. Yeah.
Which war?
But I was gonna say, yeah, which war? Because the war hasn't existed. It's not here yet.
I am cuddling my Madness Combat plushie, which is to be damned. I'm so comfortable. Happy face.
Yeah. Here's the issue.
World War II, I believe.
Oh, yeah, well, that was a long time ago, but yeah, I guess. Here's the issue right now. Because of the fact that they got rid of all the trans people in military, and anybody that was identifying with LGBTQ+, guess what happened? 40% of the military is gone now. They're just not a part of it anymore. And then, and only to add more, like, rub more salt in the wounds, on top of it, a lot of women are also just, like, don't have the benefits anymore. So now, there's no reason to be involved in the, like, in any type of forces, because of the whole reason why you do it in the first place is for free fucking college. And if people can't do that, people aren't going to choose to do it. So now, like, now we're fucked because of the simple fact of the matter that, like, of
Dude,
course...
they removed mention of the Enola Gay on Gov sites.
Mention of the Enola, yeah. Dude, honestly. They removed the mention of... Really? Why?
It's a fucking plane named after the pilot's mom.
Right?
Not very DEI.
Very DEI. Oh, man. Who cares about equality, right? Oh, how dare. How dare we have equality? You know, how dare we have diversity in the fucking... How dare we have diversity of people fighting for their fucking country? Yeah, uh-huh. How dare we have people that are trying to fight for being fucking... How dare all Americans should be treated like Americans? Ay, bro. It's like...
I saw the Enola Gay IRL once.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of cool. I admit. Well, yeah, it's a little, what do I call it?
Did not fill me with LGBT pride. 2 was so shocked my page refreshed.
Right. I was so shocked my page refreshed. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Crazy. I know. Dude, yeah.
NVM, it was the Vietnam War, I would have had a near 100% likelihood.
On the Vietnam War, it was kind of pointless. That's the issue about the Vietnam War. It was extremely pointless and killed a lot of people for no reason. Like, it was so pointless. That's the worst part about it. It's just...
Iraq was worse.
Yeah, well, duh.
And more current.
Well, Iraq also was, has been going on for the past 300 years. So... It's been going on for years, bro. That kind of war has been going on since the beginning. Like, I mean, yes, I get it. The Iraq Iraq War would be like 2003 to 2011, but like but the war that's been going on like in general, that's been continuing for a while. It's been going on for the past like 300 years. They have consistently had wars in those places since the beginning
It's the Middle East.
of time.
It's chase it like that.
Yeah. That's kind of the problem too. Well, here's the problem too as well. They also have like a lot of people that they have the opposite problem rather than politicians that like you know, are doing shit for the sake of income and like selling their people out. They're the opposite. They don't want to sell their people out, and they don't want to give leniency, and communication is terrible there, and they literally
I am sorry, but can I have WB link?
They literally fucking full-blown fist fight each other all the time. I actually don't have it.
Why do I need to learn about ancient Chinese civilizations in school?
Because war is important to learn about. So we don't do it again, and don't do the same bullshit that, like...
I was talking to this European and she was like, Americans are so violent, we don't burn our continent down every chance, at least until recently.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, our violence is the only reason why we survive. Let's be frank. The reason why we're violent is because we have to survive.
We're working on the peace period, though.
Working on the peace period? Yeah. It's important, man. Believe me. World history is extremely important because of the simple fact that we need to, like, you need to learn about, like, on, like, the reason why certain things exist and why people, like, we don't make the same mistakes in history. History is an important fucking thing, man. It's like, we don't want to make our same mistakes that our ancestors did because...
I love history, but I can't comment on anything pre-WW1.
Yeah. This is kind of the reason why we need to deal with, like, our current corrupt government, because they don't learn from history at all. I don't know why. They know everything about history,
why are humans real? We should have been fishes and none of this shit would have happened.
Bullshit, don't fight, fixed.
All I got in me is 1900, 2014.
Well, here's the thing. Like, violence is sometimes necessary. You can't have an MLK without a Malcolm X. I know that sounds like such a cliche trope, but it's true. You can't have a little...
Nothing in human history has ever been solved peacefully, sorry to say.
You know? Or not even Crib Mac. You can't have, like, a Lil Nas without, like, I guess Crib Mac
we
would
made
be his
society just so we could kill
equivalent,
each other better.
You can't have an Eminem without a Tupac, you know? We made society just so we could kill each other better. Well, here's the thing. Most people most people should be in the place that they live should be able to get along, right? If everybody is passive, there's no reason to fight each other. But the issue is people fight each other simply because of the people at the top that force other people to fight each other. If there was not people that were billionaires, we would not have this problem. If there was not rich people in the world, we would not have this problem. But we do, simply because there are people that are overly wealthy. If people are not overly wealthy, we would not have this problem. It's just that simple. It's like, you know, in Spain, where my family lives, they don't have that kind of problem. I mean, it's somewhat there, but it's not as big of an issue, right?
My mom says we need to get rid of borders and it will solve everything, but humans are territorial. You wouldn't tell a cat to cut it out.
I mean, yeah. Borders also are kind of a thing as well.
Let's go back to bartering or something.
Yeah. Bartering? I mean, I don't know. Currently at the moment, the rest of the world are doing a good job at like tanking.
That's just a different form of wealth.
The good news is right now, the rest of the world is doing a good job at tanking the US dollar. So
A man with nothing doesn't care if it's money or chickens he is missing.
yeah, I mean, care if it's money or chickens he is missing. Well, here's the thing is, so the issue is like currently at the moment, the world is doing a good job like making like tanking the US dollar to make sure that we are like to make sure that they can keep our fucking
Yeah, but you can trade up for things.
politicians
You can't
out
trade
of
$1
power
for
a
$5.
bit. Yeah, but you can trade things up to trade up for things. You can't trade $1 for $5. True. That is true. That's called bartering. One sec.
I mean you can. With stocks and shit, but it would be hard.
Here's the thing, though. That's kind of the issue right now. Let's see. With stocks and shit, it would be hard. Well, here's the thing: is right now they're like, how do you say it? Right now, the rest of the world is trying to tank the U.S. dollar, and they're succeeding. Thank God. I'm very glad that that's a thing. But the problem with the consequences of doing that, though, is it's going to starve a lot of people, and eventually get to the level where it's going to how do I say this? It's gonna end up like the Zimbabwe dollar, where everything gets tanked and
MYMY point stands we should be in ocean and GUB fishes are YAE better than the BS we have now. Can't wait to be Russia 2.0.
What are you talking about? Russia's doing okay. I think. Oh, no, yeah. No, they're not. What am I talking about? Us and Russia are in the same boat, yeah. Dude, God, fuck, man.
We're making a $250 bill, I think.
Are we really? Jeez. Yeah. See, it's getting bad, dude. It's like, that's the problem, is they're gonna...
I hear we are getting rid of pennies.
They're gonna turn us into...
Since it costs too much to make them.
Well, yeah, no shit. They should have done that a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know, dude. With Zimbabwe, they,
You have to try to combat inflation.
Their whole thing is like, how do you say it? Their whole thing is, how do you say this?
$100 trillion bill.
Yeah, their whole thing is about, like, yeah, that's the thing, is, like, their whole thing is all fucked. Like,
And
Zimbabwe...
it costs fucking 8 cents.
Yeah, Zimbabwe is, like, how do you say it?
Weimar 3.0. Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's like they're doing shit right now, and that's kind of what they're gonna turn us into if it keeps going like this. And the issue is our fucking politicians are the dumbest motherfuckers around. So it's just gonna continue happening, and of course, Mr. fucking Musk is gonna be like, but here's the good news, though. They're tanking the thing is, by tanking the US dollar,
Do you
they're
think we
also
will get those cars you see
tanking
driving
Musk.
around Africa?
Do you think we will get those cars you see driving around in Africa? The little buggy dudes? That would be kind of nice. Like driving around little bugs. Hold on,
No.
No?
The rusted out ones with no doors.
The rusted out ones with no doors? Oh, I have no idea. Probably.
Anyway. The go-to metric for assessing the
Polaris
strength of the
YPTK more me
economy
at
and the
Palal
labor
Storms cost.
market,
I'm so
with a
tired
rate
we hate mental
hovering
breakdown
around
after my life
4%
year
in
ribs entire day.
January 2025, which is historically...
Yeah, sorry. I apologize, I know. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna actually, I'll be I'll be back in a sec, y'all. Hold on. One moment.
My stomach hurts like shit. My everything hurts. All the time. My eyes and brain HRTS. My eyes are so dry I need Wabber NKWS. I still hurt but I got water and now I feel raged for drinking. Hello. Any of them. Hello. Holy shirt everyone died did onu I'm hardly existent RN. Same. F fuck it, I'm right. A song ABG color in chat RN.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? Back again. Who's back? Alright, fuck it. Writing a song about color in chat right now. What? What happened? I still hurt, but I got water and now I feel...
Oh color, where have you gone? You went off stream, I still find you. It's been 3 mintwees NOS and you've still been a Ned you color. I sent a video of the African cars I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Sure, we'll look at them. So I'm kind of doing something off to the side anyway. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, that thumbnail is fucking insane. Hold on, okay. Sec,
Welcome back.
Yay. I am back once again. I just went to go get the mail, sorry. I'm gonna read my mail real fast while I look at this. Alright, let's see.
These junks are clearly not suitable for the road, but they're still standing.
Whoa.
Jay Justin is such a cool guy.
What the hell?
So despite their faded paint and rusty engines, these cars have a story to tell. But the problem is, these vehicles are poorly maintained, also bearing in mind that it might be dangerous. Even so...
Oh, a car looking like that being dangerous, so you don't say. Anyway.
It's normal with people here, so I guess there's only one way to find out.
Oh, did you just like physically go there?
This project might be in pieces, but that doesn't scare the owner. He claims it's as good as new. But that's not the case, as it can only be ignited.
Why is he talking about this like it's like he's on the Discovery Channel? It's like this dude really wanted to be on the Discovery Channel real bad, but he couldn't be. That's unfortunate. Anyway.
By mechanics, let alone drive it. For someone with a broken windscreen, he sure seems unbothered.
The mopeds people are driving also look kind of not too bad.
Well, this is Africa.
Il y a un moteur d'origine. Il y a un moteur Il y a d'origine vraiment. Ok. Mais les vies à vitesse, non, on a même sommeil.
If the traffic police have no problem, then why not?
Well, yeah, of course. What are you gonna traffic? What are you gonna
the car has
police
traveled
with
for nearly 5 million
cars
kilometers
like this?
In terms of mileage, though.
No traffic laws, no
if you
nothing
thought
very
that was
much.
cool, I got news for you. It's about to get a whole lot cooler.
MMYIs are burning
For the next car,
Yeah.
we may consider it the truck of the
Have
century.
you taken ibuprofen? Hey phones, how you can get your eyes to stop burning like that? So cup your eyes, like so put your hand in front of your eyes and like cup your eyes to where there's darkness, but don't close them, you know? Like put your hands in front of your eyes and like make like a little dark cup, like put your hands in front of your face And then after about, I think, 20 minutes, it should be at least a little better. Not much, but it does help your eyes.
I guess even the truck itself is shocked that it's still running. Woo! Everything is done manually in this truck, from adding water to changing the gears.
JJNDGFBGCHBHF.
Also, water. Damn.
This Rex seems fit for the dump site. However, this is not the case for this man.
TTYWBJY Fugico.
Could these scraps cause danger? And speaking of danger, let's look at the world's most unworthy car that's found in Madagascar. The ugly frame should not scare you.
Oh, whoa.
Due to the poor roads
wild.
and constant breakdown of the cars, the drivers here are always around the mechanics. With no resources available,
MNYI's hurt from crying, but I'm okay
the
now.
braking pads are joined with open air straps.
But just as they're about to set off again, the assistants create a makeshift tank with this plastic bottle.
Problem after problem is their daily life. From doors being held together by ropes, the patched suspensions, the tires breaking meter by meter. The list just keeps on growing. Since the brake isn't working, the companions have to help him by using rocks to slow down the truck. It's like something straight out of the Gods Must Be Crazy movie. Take a look at this. Here in Africa, it's only survival for the best.
That's fucking wild, man.
They live for the danger. Complications begin even before the engine starts running.
Put in the air clean so that we can't hit fast for the starting the machine.
It's kind of weird to think these cars were once new.
Nothing.
Very famous. That was 1976. That was my grandfather bought it. Everyone knows.
The order appears to be as simple as
It is just kind of crazy that they just, like, you know, you also have to remember too, like, where they live, uses for cars are just very different. That's the thing too. It's just like, you know, it's always like, depending on where you live, like the areas that you're in, they're a lot more like in a rural area that
Only
like,
car in town.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing, man. It's just like, you know, it might have its uses, but, you know, some things just aren't as useful as others, you know? Cars may work, but they're, like, what are you going to use them for? To load, like, maybe, like, load, you know, food if you live in a rural area? Pretty much it.
Also, color me typing JJNDGFBGCHBHF was me trying to say thank you color with my eyes covered.
Oh. Got it. Well, you still gotta probably give yourself a bit of time. It hasn't been 20 minutes yet.
assignment. Only 30 kilometers away. But with this kind of truck, it seems so far away. Like 1,000 kilometers away.
So, yeah, that's gonna pull that off. Yep, there you go.
This truck is nicknamed the Iron Lady, and it's the least environmentally friendly vehicle, but they really don't care about it. It's
cool.
2 people are required in order to drive this truck. The co-pilot acts as the eyes and ears for the driver due to his weak eyesight.
Oh, jeez.
Apart from guiding him, the co-pilot has to maintain control of the gear stick the entire time, or it automatically returns to neutral. The coordination needed here is next level.
It's just kind of... It's kind of wild because it's like it's so machine after that too. That's what the cool thing is about it. They're not just like, you know, taking an old car and just like going till the very end of it. It's also like they're makeshifting it, which yeah, is very dangerous, but like it's also very interesting that they have these skills to be able to do that, right? They just learn how to do this shit.
The machine spirit lives on.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing is it's like they learn to, they have skills to learn how to, sorry, they learn skills to be able to like handle these machines and makeshift them into something else that, you know, is like alternative for like surviving, right? Like alternative for doing whatever they need to do. Because again, the uses are very different here. So, are very different there, you know? So it's just very cool to see that there's just, you know, the alternative uses sometimes, like, because not only that, some of them like use literal water as fuel, which I think is kind of wild that they made a car run off of water. That's a wild fucking way to be able to get a car going. I did not, you know, you don't even think about that until later, you know. It's something as small and simple can really just make a difference. Now, of course, certain things have to run certain ways. And again, some of them literally lit the goddamn cars on fire in order to make them go. Oh, the water was for cooling. Oh, got it. Damn. I was about to say, I'm like, that would have been really cool if they actually got it to move with water. That's fair. That makes more sense.
Water can't combust.
Fair. Speaking of water.
Apart from the logo, everything else is unrecognizable.
Bedford products. Ford local here. Bedford. Ah, oh nice. Ah, àti lé ní Ọlọ́run wọn tí bí mi tí mọ́tò ètè. Ó díje omi bí lítà bí 4,000 litres ló ń gbé yìí. Ó yẹn ṣe ojú wọn gbogbo ìgbà lọ́wọ́ lẹ́fín ló ń lò. Ó dẹ̀ ń dáhùn. Kì í yọnu àbí mọ yọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́kọ́ bọ́ọ̀ lẹ́ máa ń rí dá sí.
Well, do you think that some might be taking it too far?
I ṣáà ń rí dá sí.
Are not found.
Oh
no.
With God, all things is possible. So
anyway, thank you so much for watching, and this is Afrikleo.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting to see like certain parts from like, yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like there's always parts of each country that like run differently than each other, and I think people forget that, you know. Like, in a place like Africa, it is fucking massive, so of course all the countries have very different lifestyles, you know? Like, you know, it's, some of them are like where we live, some of them is completely different. So you guys ready for that future? No, I'm kidding. God, I mean, I assume that's... I don't know, man. God, bro, fuck. Oh, chaos. Anyway, job crisis. Sorry, I was kind of eating during that point, so... It's just, I don't really know what else to say. It's just...
Mad Max IRL can't wait, pray.
Mad Max IRL, yeah. It's just gonna be a lot more brutal than over there. It seems like over there, there's at least a sense of community. Here, just people don't really have the skills, so... The issue is, man, it's like... Fucking... We had the education to farm, we would just all farm, probably. But, not gonna happen anymore, I guess. It's like,
How was your day and currently feeling?
I am feeling alright. How about you? How was yours? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Speaking quite low, it suggests that most people who want a job are able to find one. So why does this statistic seem to clash with the many stories circulating online about widespread struggles to find work?
This Gen Xer submitted 1,000 resumes to different jobs and has no luck.
I've applied, I think, for every job on Earth. I've sent a million messages, followed up, begged, nothing.
Yep.
I just want to know why it's so hard to get a job, man!
Some
Yeah, I saw that one before.
might argue that these individuals are just the exceptions, the vocal minority that tends to dominate social media.
Nope. Because I was
I have
also...
played these games before.
I was one of these people. I played what game? What games before? What games?
However, with so many similar stories emerging, it's hard to dismiss these as anomalies. What's really going on when you look past the surface-level unemployment statistic is far more concerning. For one, the unemployment rate only accounts for people who are actively seeking work and are completely unemployed. This means those who have given up the job search, are underemployed, or stuck in positions far below their skill level are excluded from this figure. Many of the voices...
There we go. There we go. God. There it is.
Speaking out about the lack of job opportunities might actually be in part-time gigs or positions far beneath their qualifications, which
100%.
distorts the unemployment rate and makes it appear artificially low. Also, recent layoffs and hiring freezes, particularly in the tech, finance, and media sectors, have sharply...
AKA my job. I was fired from a job because of AI this year, so that was fun. Or not this year, I guess last year. Or not last year, but the year
I was alright,
before.
just sore and chilling.
Alright. You have a good night, Quelf.
Only going to get 4 hours of sleep.
Jeez, you need to snooze then, like immediately. Was alright, just sore and chilling. That's fair. Hope, well, now you can relax and listen to a job crisis. Listen to the, now you can relax and listen to us talk about the job crisis for fucking 15 minutes.
Reduced the number of new job openings. As a result, more people are searching for work while fewer positions are available, distorting the unemployment rate even further. But if job listings...
Yeah, the reason... Okay, here's the thing is, the reason... I have a theory on why this happened, though. Here's the thing is, so when I was working as a teenager, there was an employee, it was the opposite situation. There was an employee crisis. People couldn't ever find enough employees and every place was understaffed like hell to be able to find people to take the lowest position jobs, right? So therefore, it was very difficult to find people to fill in certain jobs, right? Because, and I know the reason why was specifically because of the fact of warehouse jobs, because a lot of people that were working warehouse jobs were going to more like remote jobs before even COVID happened. But by the time COVID happened, that boosted it even more, where now companies that didn't have that weren't using their offices were hiring a bunch of remote workers and having all of those remote workers working from home to only then about around this time, to have them basically try to go back to the offices again, right? Currently, at the moment, is that issue. because what happened is all the people that used to work at the low end jobs went to the warehouses. Then the people that went to the warehouses worked at the remote jobs. But now everything's going backwards because the simple fact is the remote jobs hire too many people. And now the remote jobs are firing a fuckload of people to be able to, make back the income they did with those offices. And then then pressure people into working harder because of the simple fact that those jobs are just not hired as much. I don't know. It's like they fucked up the entire thing, and then they want us to deal with the consequences, when in reality that's just not gonna when in reality people are gonna get so pissed off that it's gonna cause a problem. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I don't know if I care much for the solution, but we know what the end result is. If we're gonna know what the end result is, eventually, we'll see who wins. Hopefully it's us.
Things are everywhere. Why are so few people getting hired? And how did the hires per job listing ratio plummet so low? That brings us to the focus of this video, the rise of ghost jobs. A survey conducted by ResumeBuilder.com in 2024 found that 40% of companies posted a fake job listing that year, and
Wow. That's fucking bullshit.
3 in 10 companies currently had active fake listings. Why do they do it? For very insidious reasons, if you couldn't guess already.
Yeah,
that same survey by Resume Builder also asked the hiring manager,
corporate companies doing something shady like they've always done before? Weird. Huh. I wonder. Corporate companies doing shady shit like they've always done? Man, I wouldn't put it, that's crazy. Man, I can't believe they would do that to us. No, not our shady company, or not the shady corporate companies. No, how could they? How could they do that to us? Anyway,
their biggest reasons for posting fake job listings, and we're going to break down the biggest ones right now. The top reason was to create the illusion that they're open to external talent. This alone serves multiple purposes, but the biggest one is psychological. When employees see job listings for their own roles, it pushes them to stay productive out of fear of being replaced. Second biggest reason is to make it appear like the company is growing. This improves their market position, and competitiveness might attract investors or even lead to grants from the government.
That's the main one. Yeah. That's the main one I think that they're mainly focusing on right now. Is trying to get more investors in their fucking bullshit. Their bullshit schemes, and it always fucking works because obviously, the people that got that kind of money got the time to, sit there and be assholes and listen to bullshit stuff like that, Ugh. But yeah, the first one, luckily, is not really working as much because, we're Zoomers, and Zoomers don't really, don't feel threatened by corporate companies as much, which is nice. But the simple fact of the matter is because of that, now, because of that, they're just, they're screwing out everything else over in our lives. So
demonstrate hiring activity to get those big bucks from daddy government. Next reason companies reported is to signal to current employees that their workload will be alleviated. As I covered in my burnout epidemic video, many corporate employees are overloaded with tasks beyond their original job descriptions, often.
Yeah, that's how it was for me for a while. That was exactly, 2019 to 2022. Yes, that is the exact time. That is definitely the time. By the time I quit my Burger King job was around 2021, 2022. And then I went to a fucking restaurant job, and that job was overbearing. But now it's the opposite's happening, where now people just don't have hours anymore because of the simple fact that people just don't simply have the money, or people just simply don't everybody's burned out as shit now. So it's like now, you know, you can have like 20 employees on the same thing, but now people get barely anything, which is the reason why everybody's doing this thing where they're like all pairing up in one place to like be able to survive, because of the simple fact of like people just rather do that anyway than fucking work a fucking, than stress themselves out like they were before. Yes, yes it is. Photography is art. It is 100% art. It is still art. Well, I guess still art's its own thing too, but it is art, yes.
And working longer hours outside the office. By posting fake job listings is a company's way of saying, hey look, help is on the way. Don't worry, just hang in there and grind out. And the last big reason I want to go over for why companies do this is to collect resumes for later use. Here are all these bright young minds coming out of college with impressive resumes. They see a job posting for an entry-level role on Indeed or LinkedIn that looks perfect for them. They apply to that job and another job just like it and hundreds more of those, and they don't hear back at all. But the employers got what they wanted. Now they know what the current talent pool looks like, and maybe they can grab one of those unicorns from that pool in the future just in case they need them. This
so fucking scummy. So scummy, dude. Oh man, I'm gonna pull this person that... So here's one thing that a lot of companies never seem to remember about, like, about young talent. Potential. Everybody has potential, you know? There is some people that you can look at, that you can interview, and you'll be like, wow, this person has more potential than this person. And the person that has more potential is the one that you should be aiming for, because those are the people that are going to stay with you the longest, not the people that have the biggest talent pool, because the more talented someone is, the less of a chance they're going to stay with you, you know? Which is the reason why companies are screwing over other companies by other people. That's why other people are making their own businesses and shit, because it's like, you know... It's like, why have your own, or why, like, have all these skills if you can just make your own company anyway and, like, be the most useful person around? It's like, because who would you rather go to, a corporate company or an individual person? I think I would rather go to the individual. I think I'd rather go to the small business than the big one. You know, the one that costs way less than the one that costs me more for, like, commission fees and shit. So, you know, but anyway.
It obviously has serious implications for our data on the job markets, but before we get into that, I gotta tell you whether these ghost jobs produced the results that employers wanted to get from them. And, well, they did. According to hiring managers, 68% of companies who posted fake job listings reported a positive impact on revenue, 65% reported a positive impact on employee morale, and 77% reported a positive impact on productivity. Who knew the biggest hack to increase shareholder value wasn't to treat your workers like humans, give them ample time off, and make sure the work culture was enjoyable? No, it turns out you can just flood the job boards with fake listings, wasting job seekers' time, while also making your current workers anxious, overworked, and afraid of being replaced. And some of these companies go as far as interviewing candidates for their ghost jobs, knowing full well they have no intention of hiring anyone. When it comes to how often candidates who applied for these fake jobs were actually contacted, the numbers are pretty crazy. According to the same survey, 39% of companies...
So I don't even have to, like, look at the statistics. So for my most recent job, when I applied, the only reason why I got a job was because it was a new location. It was a new place, new everything, right? So they needed employees for it anyway. Before this, I had over like a couple hundred applicants that I put in. And I had like over 100 interviews, or I had about like 100 interviews. And 0 of them called me back. 0 of them emailed me. 0 of them responded. So, yeah. You want to talk about some bullshit? That was some bullshit. It's like, it definitely is a thing that's still happening, and I do not care for it. And I do not want, and I just don't. I don't. Yeah, they're gonna piss off a lot of people. You know, by this point, like, I'm thinking about being like, you know, I'm just gonna, like, a lot of people, I don't know. I'm not the one to do this, but, you know, when do you ever get someone to the point that's gonna crack where eventually they'll start committing arson? You know? Eventually you will get enough people that will just, like, start committing arson. Like, because by that point, if corporate companies don't hire shit, why would you, like, if they don't do shit and they don't have use for you, why keep them? Like, you know, you can just burn it to the fucking, you can burn their empire to the ground because they clearly don't care. It's like, that's the issue. If they don't care about you, why should you care about the company that they built, right? It's that simple. You know, very French Revolution times of me, but, you know, like, it very much is the simple fact of the matter that, like, if it's not useful, like, if it's not going to contribute to your community, why keep it? You know? It's like, why keep it? You know? Like, why not replace it with something else that actually contributes to your community? So, but that's the problem, is that's what they're thinking about right now. They're being like, wait, hold on, the bottom people are, like, fighting back, so we gotta find a way to, like, to figure out how to separate them, even though in reality it's not really... Why did I do that? Okay, now we're good. Even though in reality, it's just, you know, people are just not falling for it this time. So, we'll see what happens.
Companies said they always reached out to applicants, while 45% said they did so sometimes. And among the companies that did contact candidates, 85% admitted to conducting interviews, despite having no real intention of hiring anyone. This coincides with the data we now have about how many applicants are being ghosted by their recruiters. Using interview ratings, in which candidates provide feedback on their experience with companies' hiring processes, Revelio Labs found that candidates mentioned being ghosted 120% more frequently than they did back in 2018. Revelio Labs says, quote, "This increase in the instance of applicants being ghosted gives some indication that the
120 fucking %. Bro. So fucking bullshit, man. So bullshit. God. Fucking so sad, man.
falling
Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll see it.
hires to job postings ratio is not entirely due to labor shortages. When applicants are few and far between, recruiters are less likely to ghost them, even if they don't meet the criteria. What seems to be happening, especially in the post-COVID era, is that many employers have become more lax with their hiring and interview etiquette. And it's no surprise why. Big corporations...
Yeah, okay. So here's the funny thing, too. I think he's going to start talking about, like, corporate grade, but here's the issue. The last few interviews I went to, or all of the ones that I went to at the time, no one knows how to interview people anymore. I know how to interview people better than these people. They give the worst type of people to interview people, which is why we're ending up with employees that don't know how to do anything, because of the simple fact that they don't know how to interview people. They get people, but then they end up kind of being people that are not the most interesting people in the world, or they end up not being that good because the problem is they're not asking the right questions. They're following a book, but the issue is they don't know other than reading shit word for word. There was the only people that I've noticed that are actually good at it is, like, people like my own boss. Like, my own boss is, like, she's like an older lady, right? The only reason why I knew that I passed that interview is because she knew how to interview people. She knew how to ask questions. She knew the whole process, and I knew how to play the game of how to be interviewed. But every other employer does not know how to interview people. I know that sounds insane, but millennials and Zoomers do not know how to interview people. And I think that's the problem, is that they're like, the corporate people still think that these people are, like, you know, the average person, right? But then also if corporate people interview people, they also don't know how to interview people because guess what? They weren't in the same position ever. Because of the simple fact that you don't have the experience that your previous, like, you don't have the experience from the people from the bottom, you don't know how to interview people like at the bottom. You don't know how to interview people before they get a job. Here's the difference. If I were to ask somebody, like, I guarantee you I could probably swing, like, I could smash an interview. Like, I've smashed many, many interviews and gotten very good at it. But the issue is nobody knows how to actually hire people and how to interview people anymore. Because the last few times I've seen people interview people, they've written something down, but I don't think they know how to write things. I don't know if they think they know how to take notes. And that's the problem. It's like their note-taking's awful, their interview process is awful. Like, I am just fucking, like, I am giving all this energy and, like, and fucking I'm like, you know, but the problem is, though, it doesn't matter because the problem is, like, the questions that they're asking are, like, the most dumb, unrelated, not related to the job ever type of questions. So they don't get anything out of you. They don't figure out if you're a good candidate or not. Like, the best example I can give is, like, okay, like the last few times I went to like a restaurant job, right? Like, my restaurant job will be like, okay, so here, like, let's say like I'm the interviewer, right? Okay, I'm gonna put my book down. I'm gonna pull up the applicant's application, right? I'm gonna pull up their resume that they gave me if they gave me it ahead of time, and if not, I'm going to ask them for the resume. I'm gonna ask them for the food handler's card if I'm obtaining food, and I'm going to and then boom, interview start, right? You say, hi, how you doing? They say, I'm doing good. How about you? And then you say, I'm doing great. And then start process, right? Now, typically, a lot of times, a lot of people are supposed to look good in an interview, right? So you have your nice groomed hair, you have the polo shirt on, you have the nice pants, right? Very simple stuff, right? A lot of interviewers don't even get that anymore. They don't understand that you need that attire anymore. So that's problem number one. Second problem, now, like, the second fucking problem is, like, okay, now, let me say I have, like, now the person has to have, like, I'm gonna ask them some questions, right? If let's say they're a kitchen staff, right? Okay, very basic questions, right? What is your experience on a grill? What is your experience on an air fryer? Or what is your experience on a fryer? What is your experience with building stations? What do you build? What were you good at? What did you do in your previous job? You know, you start with very basic questions, right? Start with maybe the first one where it's like, what did you do at your previous job? Boom, they'll tell you what to do at your previous job, and then you know, or they'll tell you what they did at their previous job. You now know what they're good at, and now you be like, okay, how are you good with this and this and this? How are you good with fryers? How are you good with grill? How are you good with ovens? How are you good with, like, how are you with cleaning? How are you with dishing? How are you with dishwashing stations? How are you experienced when it comes to food safety? Like, how long have you been doing this for? You know, have you been a bartender before? Or have you been a cashier? Have you been in the kitchen before? Very important questions, right? Now, what you want to hear from them is you want to hear, yes, I have experience in a fryer. I have to cook it at X amount. I have to cook chicken at 185 degrees. They give you the process of how to place items when it comes to items in the freezer to make sure that there's not cross-contamination. They talk about FIFO. They talk about, like, you know, they talk about very basic food safety things. That's what they should be talking about. Now, after that, it's like that's like, you know, then after that, then you say, okay, how how frequently are you able to work? And if they say, oh, I'm open, perfect. That's perfect, right? That's what you want. You want somebody that's open. But let's say they have certain days that they can't work. Fine. You can give them those days and that's when you negotiate, right? The person that you're interviewing has to have potential, right? They have to have potential. And most goddamn interviewers cannot understand what the hell the word potential means, right? Even for the most basic ass jobs, you need somebody that has potential, right? It's like if I were to hire like an editor, let's say I was somebody that were to hire an editor. Okay, what is your catalog, right? Like, okay, show me your portfolio, right? Easy peasy. But I don't want to just see their portfolio because that's stuff that they've done before, right? Okay, how are you good with comm editing? How are you good with like breaking up a story, like rambling into making it more of an interesting story for viewers, right? How do you like keep viewer retention? Like, I'm not an overstimulating channel, so I don't want anything too overstimulating. How would you make sure that I can keep my content interesting and keep the same style? How would you copy, because they would be good at their style, right? Not my style. But they would have to adopt some things from what I do, right? It's just that simple, And on top of it as well, it's not about if I mesh with the person well, right? Are they a good employee? Would they be a good employee? Would they do their job? If the answer is yes, then that's the person you hire, not the fucking person that probably has 10 years of experience but is burned the fuck out. Because obviously they don't, because they're already hurt. They're already destroyed. Their body is destroyed. Everything about them is destroyed. Yes, old people are nice, but the thing is, you get the old person to teach the new person that has that potential to be able to do their job, right? That's how you do it. The old person gives advice to the younger person to be able to tell them how a job is done, to be able to get shortcuts done, to be able to get their job done. It's that simple, right? Teach them very simple tips and tricks from that old person to the new person. The younger person is supposed to learn from the older person, and then that older person is supposed to pass down the knowledge to the younger person. But the issue is, because of the corporate-ass positions, they can't even fucking do that. Because of the simple fact of the matter that these fucking baby boomers just want to take as much income as possible by doing nothing, and just want to, and then end up doing absolutely jack shit by letting their business fail. It's just, it doesn't work. I don't know. It's just, it bugs me, This is why I'm saying, I'm like, fuck this. I can do this shit. I'm like, fuck this, I can be my own fucking boss, because clearly I have more discipline than fucking anyone, than my bosses, than the original bosses that I had did, Like, my current bosses, sure, they're great. Like I said, they have discipline, but again, how long do I have before somebody that gets swapped out with someone that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? Like, how long before I get somebody that, how long before I get, a bunch of people, and then I don't get that person that I'm supposed to be teaching the new way, or the old ways, right? It's gonna collapse, and this is what the problem is. The skills of discipline of how to work are gonna collapse, because you can't just have discipline by scaring employees that they're gonna lose their job, right? You need to have new people learn how to do their job, right? And the problem is, if you don't have that older person teaching newer people how to do their job, or how to do a job, then it's not good, right? Like, you need a good teacher, and the teachers are there, but the issue is the people that can learn from those teachers aren't. That's the problem right now. I am somebody that could teach someone else how to do something, right? But, you know, because of the simple fact of the matter that I'm somebody, like, just because of the simple fact of the matter that they don't want to try that risk, they'd rather have the 40-year-old dude that can barely do anything, that barely can fucking, like, stand, versus the person that is young and spry and will do all the heavy shit, while the older person does, like, all the, like, smaller stuff, right? You have somebody do the heavy lifting, you have a lightweight, you have a heavyweight, and you have a medium weight. That is how it goes, you know. For physical blue-collar labor, you need a heavyweight person, and then the lightweight person can deal with is faster. The heavyweight is fast, or is efficient with things that can handle the harder tasks, while the other two people are more efficient. It's just how it works, man. And they're gonna just ruin themselves. Oh, excuse me.
Are caring less and less about honesty, employee well-being, or ethical practices. Instead, they're locked in on one focus: maximizing profits, even if it means that they're stringing along job seekers or misleading their own workforce. Along with that,
well, that's the problem is, I feel like they're gonna lose more profit if they do that because of the simple fact of the matter. Because here's the thing is, in order to make money, people also need to hire. And that's the problem is, because if no job's hiring, then who's gonna buy your stuff? You can't have a business with starving people. It's just that simple. You can't have a business with anybody that's starving. Why do you think other countries were trying to, like, profit off of America back in the day, you know? Why do you think they're still trying to do it, you know? Because America has money, you know? It's the same thing with, it's the same thing with a lot of other businesses, you know? Like, I'm trying to do that myself, where I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try to get an Australian audience, because I'm like, the US dollar is about to be the most useless thing ever, and the Australian dollar is gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot more money than what it was before. Man, let me see, hold on. Australian dollar to USD. Let's see. Okay, it's still less, but yeah, still less. Jeez Louise, it's catching up though. Holy fuck. It is catching the fuck up. God damn. Yep, it's catching up.
it's the way that many recruiters are hiring that really destroys the average person's chance at getting accepted for a role, even if that role might be real. Many companies now use what are called applicant tracking systems. In fact, 99% of all Fortune 500 companies now utilize an ATS. This is a software that companies use to streamline the hiring process by filtering, ranking, and managing job applications. Here's how it works. Companies set specific parameters, and the system scans resumes, breaking them down into structured data, like contact info, work experience, education, skills, and so on. The ATS then compares your resume against the job description, and only if it meets the right criteria does it ever reach a real person. Companies claim ATS helps them find better candidates.
Yep, there we go. Yep, that's just it. AI. That's why nobody's hiring, because of fucking AI. And that's the problem. This is why you lie. This is why you lie. Because if you don't lie, it will not go to the real person. This is why you lie. It's crazy, but you're playing a game by this point, and you know, you got to be done with people playing games, you know. So
it's an improved productivity, and in some cases that may be true. But for job seekers, it often means applying for a job they'll never hear back from, because their application never makes it past the algorithm. Many qualified candidates get filtered out simply because they didn't optimize their resume with the right keywords. If your resume includes fancy templates, tables, images, or columns, the ATS might fail to read it correctly, causing it to be automatically discarded. It's designed to save recruiters time.
Good to know. It's a fancier, or good to know. It's So stop using fancy text and shit. Great. Or stop using fancy charts and shit. Awesome. Alright.
Not help you get a job. And as we now know, many of these jobs are simply just posted for data collection purposes. So let's break this down. The process of finding a job used to be pretty straightforward. You walk into a company, attend a job fair, hand your resume to an actual person, and wait to hear back about an offer. But now we're flooded with millions of job listings that exist solely to waste your time. Many of these listings won't be seen by a real person. They're evaluated by an AI algorithm that decides if you're worthy. This gives the illusion of a thriving job market, even though the labor market is tighter than ever, leaving everyone except the managers and employers feeling depressed, confused, afraid, and angry. And you know what the funniest part is? I had to save the best for last. You're going to love this. 7 out of 10 hiring managers believe posting ghost jobs is morally acceptable. Like, bro, of course the people who are taking advantage of other people's livelihoods and mental health for profit are going to self-report that what they think they're doing is morally acceptable. When CNBC reached out to popular job posting websites, they basically all made up some bullshit that ghost jobs are either against their rules or that they're actively monitoring jobs to make sure they're real and don't stay up for long. And because ghost jobs are technically still legal, companies can operate in this legal gray area to maximize profits and productivity with little to no accountability. So if you're a job seeker right now, how can you avoid wasting your time on ghost jobs and make sure your resume actually gets seen by a human being? While attending job fairs or directly approaching companies are good ways to get noticed, there are signs to look for that can help you spot a fake listing online. And if you are looking for a job right now, or you will be...
One thing that I would just say is job fair. Yeah. Job fairs might just be the best. Physical applications are just the main way to do it now. I would just say fuck it by this point. Just job fairs. Like, fuck it. There's no other way. You may as well. You know, you may as well, like, at least get a physical, like, go there physically. You know, it fucking sucks, but that's just what you have to do now. Only way you can do it.
Be in the future, it is super important you listen to this part so you don't waste any more time applying to jobs that don't even exist. One of the easiest ways to spot a ghost job is by checking how long the listing has been active. If a job posting has been live for more than 3 months, especially on popular platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed, that's a big red flag. Another giveaway is a vague, generic job description with no specific insight into the role. Keep an eye out for postings with no clear responsibilities, just a list of general skills, no mention of salary, benefits, or work schedule, or extremely broad qualifications that don't align with the position. Another easy spot is if the company is always hiring for the same role. Some companies repost the same job over and over again without ever actually hiring. This is common with high turnover jobs, but also with fake postings meant to collect resumes. A good way to test this is to search for the company's job listings over the past 6 to 12 months. And if you see the same job constantly reappearing, it's likely a ghost job. A job description that has extremely unrealistic requirements might also be an indication of a ghost job. You might have been in the job hunt and stumbled across an entry-level job that requires like 5+ years of experience, which made you scratch your head. And even if you could apply for that role, chances are it's not even a real job. It just might be a fake listing to serve the company's agenda. So related to this, another way to check if a job listing is a ghost job is to search LinkedIn for people who recently got hired for that role at the company. And if you can't find anyone who has actually landed the job, it's probably a ghost job. Oh yeah, and if you find that a random recruiter reaches out to you with their Gmail address saying that they saw your resume on a job board and they want to invite you to be interviewed in Microsoft Teams messaging, it's probably a fake job and they just want to steal your data and money. Clearly, we need stronger laws and regulations around job listings and the entire hiring
100%.
process, because without them, the federal government will continue to be fed a distorted view of the job markets that's completely disconnected from the reality most people face. I'd love to hear what you think we can do to...
Arson. I'm sorry, that's such a bad thing to say, but dude, fucking arson. Like, fucking hell, man. It's like, hey, if that job is like... It's like, hey, if that job's nearby you, arson. By that point, you know? Like, fuck it. It's like, be like, yeah, I couldn't get a job, so I went to jail. I went to jail, I at least get fucking food there. It's like, sure, I'm like, I work for slave wages, but like... At least I got something. I went to jail to get a job. I went to jail to, like, to survive, you know? Yeah. Obvious thing, you know? That's why a lot of people don't leave, man.
To change the way people search for, apply, and get jobs. So please leave a comment of some sort of solution in the comments below. And if you want to see another video heavily related to this, my burnout epidemic video, then you can check out this video right here. And stay safe out there, protect yourself from scams.